You're starting this thing. Oh, you mean you're just starting it for
It's
today?
a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for my gamers. Won't you be one? Could you be one? Sound about thunder, but don't despair. This colony's breeding great robbers. Would you be one? Could you be one?
Wow, if everybody gets quiet, what the fuck am I thinking?
For a few bucks a month, you can sign up and have the Hobbs to you. So let's make the most of another Sunday. Brew up some coffee and play it my way. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my gamers? Won't you please, please, won't you be my gamers?
Hey everybody, welcome to Mr. Hobbs' Gamerhood. I hope you enjoyed everyone talking during the music. It's what I love. It's why I do this thing that I do. Anyway, today, for at least one more session, we're playing low fantasy gaming in the Chronicle of the Cursed Axe by... Low Fantasy Gaming is by Pickpocket Press and Steve Grodzicki. And before we get too far, let's meet our players. Sean.
Yes, sir.
Introduce yourself.
I am Sean from Gaming and BS RPG Podcast. I am playing Hobbs, a ranger. Yeah, a ranger, probably from Crow's Keep. Does he acts as a guide and is a guide for hire for the surrounding area on occasion.
Awesome, Aaron.
All right, so I'm Aaron. I am playing Rokon, a Medician sorcerer, and well, he's from Medicia. He's I'm thinking going to be the youngest son of a noble family, and so forced to strike out on his own.
We'll get to that later because I think you forgot some stuff that we talked about last session. Hawk.
I am MacLeod, the cultist, and I completely forgot the name of my god. Graxus, the Iron God. That's what I was looking up.
He is also Hawk, my cousin, and the worst person on the mics ever. Because he likes to burp while other people are talking. Awesome. All right, so last session in the Chronicle of the Cursed Axe, we still haven't found out what the Cursed Axe is or anything like that, but we had a TPK. Aaron, why don't you tell us what happened last session?
Yeah,
I can do that.
He's so much better.
This one will be brief. Jeez. When the last session ended, the group had just confronted the hunters as they returned to camp, dragging an injured man behind them. The battle quickly ensues. Redgar the hunter draws his sword and proclaims to the group, "You shall be the next sacrifice." 4 of the 6 hunters move in, while the other 2 ran to position with their bows, but the battle is quick. Ferric, the injured man they dragged in, killed one of the hunters with a cudgel. Duchess the rogue took out 3 of the hunters, while Tor Lumpkin took out another. Redgar of the brave Redgar of the Brave Proclamation takes an arrow from one of his own crew, a friendly fire accident. He's then dropped by a leg sweep from Gedwin the monk and finished off by Duchess. Buoyed by their success, the group decides to go after Big Beak, the legendary owl bear that has terrorized the region. They seek him out with a plan to first reconnoiter, then lay a strategic trap. The plan is, let's say, less than successful. Like invading Russia in the winter. TPK.
Okay, so when you made your character Rokon, Aaron, you made him an Odyssean, and the Odysseans hate magic. So he could be from Nadysia, but he wouldn't be hanging out in Nadysia any longer. And I think we decided that he headed to Crow's Keep. Or why don't you tell me? Do you remember how he found magic, or no?
No, I don't remember if we discussed that.
We did. I rewatched the last part of the hour of you guys making characters. With all of us just sitting here looking, I would say looking at each other, but we really weren't. But anyhow, I asked you guys what other character do you know, and maybe what you do in the area of Crow's Keep. Sean was the only one that answered, because you guys are on top of this thing that we call a game. Good work, Sean. 10 XP for Sean. Good work, sir.
Ooh.
10 million XP, Sean. You're actually 20th level. These guys are still first.
Probably going to have to carry us.
Well, I feel like he already does.
With 10 million XP, I should be able to.
Oh, Slammo.
Hey, I'm in chat now. Good morning. Anyway, so as Sean said, he is a guide in the area around Crow's Keep. So as a cultist of Graxus, the Iron God, they do have a decent presence in Crow's Keep. Maybe we should go to the tabletop. All right, so Crow's Keep is on the southern tip, or the southern edge of Lake Argos. Like I had mentioned previously, it is the seat of the King of Argos, or the Midlanders as they are known. Crow's Keep is down here. Areas around Crow's Keep are these mountains to the east. The Trackless Moor to the south. And beyond the Trackless Moors is Melek, which is the Nadician city in the area. They're from far to the south, and this is like their foothold in the Midlands. It's a rich, relatively fertile area that in the Third Age was founded, or basically the last surviving humans are these Midlanders that mostly live around Lake Argos. So Northgate, Port Brax, and Crow's Keep. The Nadicians are here in Melek. The Vernari are up here in Vorngard. Here is the Forest of Drelnor, which saw the last group's demise in the Forest of Drelnor. And this is the Fennorn River that passes through this massive crevice here and then heads off to the southwest. Rokan, I think somehow you've been involved since you've been in Crow's Keep, and we can figure this out later. You have been involved with the Mongers Coalition, a trading company in the area. Hawk McCrew is a young acolyte. He's from somewhere else. He has a pretty strange name. I don't know if he was an orphan or what he was, but you can figure that out and decide why his name is kind of different than most of the Midlanders naming conventions. But I'm not sure that it matters, because we're not going to mess around. We're just going to get right into the next thing that sees the next TPK. Why not? It's not seize the day here at the Gamerhood. It's seize the TPK.
Yes.
Don't stop watching Bob Ross, Sean.
Oh, I'm not watching Bob Ross. I had to stop, otherwise it'd be in bad shape.
But you'd learn so much about happy trees.
Oh man, that guy, it's like hypnotic. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it is. Very much
Totally.
so.
It's just like
No, it's
if
like
Bob
watching-
Ross wanted to use his when he was alive anyway, if he wanted to use his powers for evil, we'd be in a lot of trouble.
It's the same thing as watching Norm Abrams build a chair. It's just
It's just crazy.
I don't know who that
confidence
is.
on display.
I am not watching Bob Ross.
He swears.
I swear to God,
Without
I
question.
swear.
because
All
I'm
right.
very religious.
Oh, I should say, check out my new shirt.
IFC. Oh, LFG.
LFG. Here for you guys at home.
Very nice.
Nice.
Steve copy that or what?
What's that? Nope.
Did Steve
Nope.
Steve copy that? Because you got to divulge that if he did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. If you're getting support in any way from Amazon or YouTube, you
FCC
need
is
to
going to come down on you.
What are you guys talking about? Is the FCC coming after Twitch and
Yes.
YouTubers now? YouTube, yes, but not Twitch yet, really. I've heard, anyhow.
A matter of time, my friend.
That's true. I think you're absolutely correct. It is only a matter of time. It's kind of like you just burping loud on the stream. It's just a matter of time.
That's an
People
FCC
love to hear that
violation
stuff.
right there.
Yeah, people love to hear that stuff. That's why they tune in. Hey, will Hawk burp again today? I can't. Let's see. What time? Let's do a pool.
And the answer is almost
Well, they certainly don't tune in to listen to you.
Without, you're totally wrong there.
Why can't we all just get along?
I don't know.
I don't know.
When you get around Hobbs and Stevenses, they never get along.
This is why Sean has to watch Bob Ross.
Anyway,
this time chain's got me all screwed up.
So I also wanted you guys to kind of figure out why you know each other. So how do you think Rokan knows MacRoo?
What is Rokan? Sorry, can you say again? Are you a magic user?
Yep, medicine sorcerer. I would think if I'm regularly working in Crow's Keep that I'm going to come across to a bunch of people. So I would know Hobbs. If Hobbs is a tracker for hire, we're going to have come across each other just in professional stuff. MacRoo, I'm a little less clear about. So you're a cultist, right, Hawk?
Yeah, he's
correct.
So he is basically like a war priest of Graxus, the Iron God. And so to give you guys an idea of who that is, let's head to the books. Here we go. Graxus is the god of war, courage, struggle, and glory. He is called upon in times of conflict and strife, either to rally strength or deflect his wrath. He is frequently depicted as a juggernaut of destruction, a towering half-man, half-iron fusing of steel and flesh. So he looks like Cyborg. No, don't even think about that. Take the Teen Titans out of your brain, especially the movie version. All right.
I think this fits for you, Hawk.
Graxus shrines and monuments are found in all cities and outposts, especially watchhouses. True devotees, however, are very rare and commonly employed as soldiers, city guard, mercenaries, pit fighters, and so on. So, this is the deal. MacRoo, as a young war priest of Graxus, has been asked to check on the outpost. They haven't heard from the other priest in a place known as Willem's Rest. And Hobbs was hired to guide you guys there. As Rokan, you were tasked by the oh dang it, what did I tell you? You were in the which traders guild were you involved
Mongers
with?
Coalition.
Yeah, the Mongers Coalition. I'm single-handedly going to change monger from a negative term to a positive one.
Doesn't monger just mean salesman?
Yeah, trader, something. It does, but I mean, a lot of times.
Is that negative?
When you hear the term monger, let's ask around. Hey, people in chat, when you hear the term, what do you guys? What's the first thing you think of when you hear the term monger?
Fishmonger.
That's actually the first thing I think.
Nice.
Of.
What about you, Sean?
Warmonger.
Warmonger.
Yeah.
Hate monger.
No, yeah.
Those guys are the ones I would say that immediately I think of are probably the most common in pulp culture. So that's what I was talking about when I said that.
Well, I have a much more sophisticated reading circle, so I'm more familiar with the...
I'm pretty sure you don't have a bigger sophisticated reading circle than I do, but...
Well, I just read the 3 body problem, so beat that, jackwipe.
I just read my blog. That was way better.
It's like saying I read Shakespeare, jackwipe. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
I was talking to Hobbs.
That's what you signed up for
I was
here,
talking to
chat
Hobbs.
room.
I had to bring it down to his level.
Oh, wow. Hey, Hobbs, I think you're
Yeah,
going
buddy.
the wrong way with your stream, buddy. I'm just saying.
Yeah? I don't know. I think we're headed in the right direction.
Oh, well, hey, I guess it depends on what you're going for.
Well,
We
look at the
we
people
really
I
wanna
surround
get the Jack
myself with.
Wipe audience.
Look at the people I surround myself with. What are you expecting? Anyway, so without further ado, let us join our trio of companions as they head towards... Oh, I never told you what the coalition had tasked you with.
You didn't. What the hell am I doing?
All right, yeah. So recently, one of the members of the coalition was headed to Willem's Rest for trade purposes. Willem's Rest is an outpost that's been around for a little while, but recently trade had increased with the Nadicians to the south, and so the coalition has kind of patroned that outpost and are trying to pick it up a little bit and keep a little closer track of trade passing from Crow's Keep and then down to Melek, and that's basically one of the stopovers. But word came back that Reinhold never reached Willem's Rest, and so somehow you were going to hire Hobbs and found out that he was already headed in that direction. So you could hopefully not, when I say kill, I mean it in the nicest way. Birds or stones or whatever the other term is that I'm looking for. What the hell is going on here?
How long ago was is he a preacher?
Who?
Clergyman?
Who?
Well, the guy where Reginald. Is his name Reginald?
Reinhold.
Reinhold.
So-
How long ago did Reinhold end up leaving?
So the trip there, one of the things I've done here is I feel like this is a beautiful map. But it's not easy to tell what the hell's going on with this map. So one of the things I did is I got another map. Obviously, you can't see much. It's kind of a hex map, so to speak. So when you guys travel around, you're going to learn what the hell's happening. So we'll divulge areas as we go. As you can see, this is the Midlands of Argosa, and you guys are in Crow's Keep down here. I don't think I gave you control of...
Trying to establish a timeline, Hobbs.
I'm just letting you know.
When did he
man.
leave?
Relax.
Oh.
I understand what you're doing. I'm trying to give you some ideas and look and some visuals here, sir.
I see.
But I realize that
I'm
you
a
didn't...
theater of the mind player. I
Oh my
don't
God.
know if I really
Well,
need
you-
visuals, but
You might also be in the wrong
sure.
game.
I'm sure Hawk probably needs them, and that's okay.
Hilarious.
I'm pretty sure we've spent a lot of this session with Hawk explaining to us how sophisticated he is. So
Yep.
Yes.
That might be true.
Yep, I have to tell people about this all
Jackwagon.
the time.
Yeah, because the people can't tell.
They can't. People can't tell what a well-read, sophisticated man of the world that I really am.
I think
I
that
don't like
tells
the-
people something.
I don't like to put on airs,
it's like how I have to explain to my daughter periodically how funny I am.
Mhm,
Exactly.
I think it is.
I have that same problem with my daughters. I don't get it.
Yeah, how could that possibly be accurate?
I know.
So he should have reached, we'll say that it's about 3 or 4 days, and word came back. So he's been missing for 4 days. How's that sound to you?
So he's like overdue for 4 days?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, to be clear with that, so are we all looking for the same guy, or are we looking for two different people?
You are the only one looking for Reinhold.
Okay, that's kind of what I thought. But
yeah, MacLeod is wants to reach Willem's Rest, which is where Reinhold was going.
And that's because I haven't heard from the priest, or
you're just being sent there to check in on the Temple of Graxus there.
Oh, okay.
And Hobbs and his wolfhound are there as guides. Right? So, a couple days into your trip, you've reached the edge of the Drelnor Forest. And it's about midday. You're heading along the trail, and all of you guys make detection checks when I go to the bathroom.
Is detection one of our skills, or is it just roll a d20?
It's a skill, so it's on the character sheet.
And if I don't have it, because I don't see it anywhere.
It's under perception. It's the roller under perception.
Oh, I gotcha. So we're making a perception check. Nice. So Hobbs, you got a actual detection check because it's one of your skills? Is that correct, Hobbs? Your mic's off, I think. I see your mouth moving, but I'm not hearing anything. There you are.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Oh, that's weird. I think if I tab off can you hear me now?
Yeah, yep.
Something's going on. That's weird. I haven't done anything.
What you doing, Aaron? Looking
Well,
for a little backlighting?
Well, I was going to see if that would help. I had to close the shade because it's coming right in on my face.
Oh.
You know, otherwise, I'm sitting in darkness.
It's kind of getting cloudy here.
Darkness. It's kind of chilly right here. So the first thing you guys notice is vultures circling. It doesn't seem like within a mile or two to the south. Which is the direction you're headed.
All right, well, let's keep heading that direction.
All right. And as you get even closer, you can see that the trail turns to the right, and another trail joins the trail you're on. Entrance pauses, low growl as his hackles rise, and Hobbs, you smell the coppery taint in the air, which certainly can only be blood.
Or a copper smelting furnace.
Be very, very quiet. I've heard owlbears can roam this land and be very, very dangerous. If we see one, we should run.
Well, I've got a plan if we see one.
Oh, I don't know. I've heard that before, and people have perished, even when they've had plans.
Really?
I think that's just a rumor.
Yeah. How could a plan go wrong? I just don't see how a plan could go wrong. All right.
I should maybe sneak up and see if I can see what's going on. Stay here and I'll wave you forward if it's clear. If you don't hear back from me in 5 minutes, call the burgomaster.
Do you see I moved you to a map?
The burgomaster.
So
I'm gonna stealth, man.
So it looks like right now you're about 50 feet away from a wagon.
Is it a jack wagon?
I don't believe so. But it's
good.
possible. All the jack wagons are around you.
Yeah, I had that feeling. I am going to move to here, stealthy like.
Oops.
And I'm going to try to kind of run or make my way through this brush, these trees, this tree line. May I do that, sir?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, you said?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then I'm going to... so my intention is to get kind of a weird vantage point. So I'm going to peek my head out right about there to the left and right and see if the coast is clear. Now, listen.
You're leaving friends behind you?
I am.
No need to make a check until the GM tells you to roll.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Fair. I'm sorry I was taking initiative. Not combat initiative, just regular person initiative.
All right, so you can see that there was a log. So this is a higher area here. So this is kind of a raised area here.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then, so this is below that, and then this is below that, right? So this is above this area down here, okay?
Yeah.
It seems unnaturally quiet, but you can see a horse here was killed. Looks like about this wagon, many of the contents were strewn about, and there's blood, and there are some other corpses, but they seem to be hacked and stuffed under the area. It looks like there's a few people moving around here. And right above you, you can see carrion birds circling.
So the people are lying down?
Yes.
Prone? Okay. Do I see any tracks from where I am?
Not where you are, no.
Okay. Then I will proceed to get a little bit closer, moving along this tree line.
A little bit closer now.
What are MacLeod and Rokan doing?
Holding our position.
That's right. We're waiting for our 5 minutes, like we were told.
Okay.
Yeah. Has it been 5 minutes?
Close, probably. You're still waiting, though?
Yeah, we're waiting.
Yeah, so Hobbs slipped stealthily into the tree line. And now what are you going to do, Sean?
I'm gonna skip along up to this wagon. Gonna skip along here.
Hop, skip, and a jump.
Keeping an eye out for anything kooky that might jump out at me. Any tracks that might lead me to believe what might have occurred here.
I like the idea of sneaky skipping.
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me.
Frost.
You have a strange
Silent
idea
frolic.
of what would be successful most of the time. All right, so it looks like there are tracks. You would guess by checking things out that you see the log across the way. It looks like the cart stopped. The retinue of guards and the operator of the wagon were ambushed.
By humanoids or creatures?
What are MacLeod and Rokan doing?
I wave them up if there is no apparent, obvious, immediate danger.
And if that is the case, then we shall walk.
Yes, we shall.
Hi, boys. How's it going, man? Haven't seen you in 5 minutes.
So as you push them up, Ephraim's seems to be, hackles are still up and stalking about, staring down this way.
Perhaps we should get around the wagon for some cover. Look out in that direction.
Seems like a good idea.
All right, you guys can all make detection checks.
Neato.
That means we can roll.
That's right.
Oops.
You spot, it looks like a hunched figure.
See him down there?
Skulking along the bottom of the ridge. But
Rokan.
that's also when you hear some rustling, and you are barely warned
Oh,
when more sounds erupt from the ridge line above you.
boo.
Hold a second.
Well, this is a fine ambush we've walked into.
You immediately know that these are the half-men, the cannibalistic scorn that once controlled much of the Midlands, but now have been pushed out to the frontiers and the dangerous areas. And they don't. I guess I don't know if they eat each other, but they certainly seem to prefer the taste of men. All right, they obviously seem like they are intent on ill manners in your general direction. So you guys have time that you can roll. Let's roll initiative, and you can decide what you do. They don't get a free attack on you or anything like that. Rokan. Oh. Well, Macru, what are you going to do while we wait for Rokan?
So I'm aware of like everyone's position. I mean, you popped them up on the screens. Okay.
Yep. Basically, Hobbs, his keen senses alerted you guys.
So I'm going to move. Can I move my character?
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
I'm going to move him. Or I'll show you what I'm going to do. Hold on. I forgot about the whole arrow thing. I'm going to move right here thinking if they have arrows, they won't be able to hit me.
Okay.
Shoot in their top of your head.
Yeah, that's kind of a raised area there, so probably 10 to 12 feet tall. You whip out your weapons or something?
Yeah. I'm battle ready. And I'll throw some taunts. Come on out here, you half men, cannibal.
Oh, man.
Jack wagons.
Wow.
I know.
All right.
It's totally uncalled for, but gotta be effective.
Oh, shit. I didn't see that one down there. There's 5 of them. I thought there was only 4.
That would have changed your option? Bless you.
No.
Wow. Probably could have muted myself.
Oh, it was Sean. I thought that was Aaron for some reason.
Oh, well, I guess that matters, right?
I wasn't looking.
Well, their sneezes sound quite familiar, or quite similar.
Whoosh.
All right, so let's see what these doorknobs do. This guy jumps down here.
Jerk.
It's going to feel like he's going to know what it feels like to be a scorn that day, I tell you.
Oh, boy. Didn't you used to say that about Tor?
Yes, it's always
now you're
funny.
saying it's scorn.
It's the sound of the name. If the name makes you sound like an idiot, that's when he uses it.
For the scorn!
Yeah, they make some noises. And this guy jumps down. He doesn't get to attack you, though. He doesn't land very well. He kind of has to go down to one knee. But the other guys throw javelins here. Stone spears and axes. All right. They try to throw at MacLeod and friends.
I don't know if we're friends just yet.
Oh my goodness.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh, come on.
Oh my goodness.
What's your problem, Hobbs?
I don't know. So, and friends take 6 points of damage, and MacLeod takes 2 points of damage. It is now Rokan's turn.
Take 8. Oh, we take 4. All of us take 4?
No. So they attacked. 2 went on and friends, 6 points of damage to and friends, and 2 points of damage to MacLeod.
All
right.
Rokan.
So, yeah, I'm going to cast a Lash of Unerring Pain, and it's going to be on the guy right next to MacLeod.
All right. So the first thing you do is hit your Dark and Dangerous magic roll.
Is that a thing I've got in here?
I think
in the
it's
chat. I think you can just.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you
it.
can just click it right here in the chat. Oh no!
Jeez.
Oh man.
Nice. Well, that is pretty neat. It's got that whole thing worked right into the...
Yeah, that's cool.
Nice.
All right,
It is cool.
Dark magic
Nice.
is dark and dangerous in the Midlands, and
Hence the title.
so the way that it works is your threshold starts at a 1, and you have to roll a d20, and if you hit your threshold or below, then the dark and dangerous magic triggers. And fortunately for us, that's exactly what happened here. There was a 5% chance.
Well done, Aaron.
Yeah.
So now it goes up to 2, correct?
No, it triggered.
Oh, so it doesn't increase?
No,
Because
because
it
it goes
triggered?
back to 0 once it triggers, yeah.
Ah.
I'm pretty sure anyhow. So here we go. Whatever facet of magic caster invokes, if the roll is a natural 1, the spell is cast as usual, but with an additional magical effect. For each spell cast until the DDM triggers. So yeah, it goes back to 1 after it triggers. So your threshold will stay at 1. All right, you lose a luck point.
Boo.
Reset your Dark and Dangerous magic to 1, which it hasn't changed. And now you roll a D100. $54. So as you reach across the veil to summon the magic, your hand stretches out. But what you don't realize is that the veil must be a little light here because your hand like passes through the veil. But when you pull it back, it is turned into a chitinous claw.
Awesome.
So when you can make a melee attack with the chitinous claw, and it'll do 1d10 plus 2.
Oh, sweet.
But it obviously is going to affect your reaction rolls and shit with people.
Especially if you have to hold stuff or do surgery.
Gonna need to get myself some gloves.
Well, it's a claw, so it's like a crab claw.
How long does it last?
He doesn't know.
Oh, excellent. Oh, hey, I got a question about luck. I'm kind of excited about the whole chitinous claw, but how do you set Mac luck at first? Because mine says my score's 11, but my max is 10. So should it be 10?
No, your max should be 11.
Max should be 11.
Yeah, so it's 10 plus half your level rounded up is how you
Gotcha.
Create luck. So your maxes should be whatever your stats are now, but your stats will be affected during the game. So you want to keep your max where it is. All righty. But The lash still happens.
Sweet.
So go ahead and roll D4 plus 1, it looks like. Two.
So it's 3.
3. All right. So one of the what's this lash look like?
Well, it's going to look, a little like you're starting a whip, but it's going to reach out, strike the person, and then snap back to my hand and disappear, or my claw in this case.
All right. What's it look like? Is it like coruscating purple energy, bright flashes, butterflies flash out?
No, I think it's going to be bright red and radiating uneven energy waves around it.
Shouldn't it be burnt umber and ultramarine?
No, that's just crazy. This is a serious game, Hawk. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Very serious. All right, so yeah, that's what happens. It looks like it is now Hobbs' turn.
I'm going to take out my bow and shoot at...
Oh shit, there's another one up there.
I think probably this one right here.
Do it.
Okay.
That is a hit. You rolled an 18, not a 19. Let's see how many hit points this guy has.
Sweet.
All right, yeah, so an arrow funks into this scorn up here. He is not happy. Lets out
Imagine that.
Bestial roar.
Roar.
My liver!
See, I'm thinking their digestive systems would be different if they're cannibals. They might not have livers. Maybe more of a gizzard.
I'm not sure that makes sense, but let's go ahead and roll initiative. Good work, Hobbs and Rokan of the Chitness Hand. Rokan the Cancer. Rokan?
Yep, sorry.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Suck.
Well, what were the chances of that?
I could work that out.
These guys are have wicked-looking clubs.
Wicked.
This guy is going to not. Oh, he's going to run this way. Whoa, what just happened?
Ooh, is he balancing on that log?
Yeah, he runs down the log. Let's see. Oh, no. He falls onto this dead horse that looked like it was beat quite often. All right. Let me see here. What's our dex? Made it. All right. MacLeod, you didn't get to attack, did you?
I ran up. That was my action, and they were all far apart. And then when they moved, they all came in. So no,
well, you could have had like a reaction to attack when one came at you. So you could go ahead and attack that guy who fell in front of you.
All right, that sounds pretty groovy.
So this is last round still.
So I don't have a shield.
Why not?
I just don't think I do.
Why? You didn't want one? Or you would have taken one if you could? Or I don't understand what you're saying to me.
Oh, no, I do have a shield. Sorry. All right, so I'm going to battle axe this guy into oblivion. Whoops, that's my spell. Prepare to meet Graxis, ya mangy mutt. Or not.
That's close. All right, so there's only 3 of you guys.
You know, Macru kind of looks like Elvis.
Is that good or bad?
I don't know.
Do we need something like weird points or hero points or something for this game? Do you guys think, or not? Do you want me to explain what that would be? It's kind of like your reroll pool, except you can almost use it for anything. You'd get 1 point per player. I've added it to the OSE games. Ooh, we're having a giveaway? We're having a surprise giveaway, Sean?
Yes.
What are you giving away, Sean?
Love. Giving away love today. Because I think the world needs more.
That doesn't seem like a surprise to me. All right. Anyway. So this guy gets up and the other guy is going to attack you. Rokon and Hobbs did not move. You guys just stood there. And N Friends apparently didn't do anything. So...
Now, you got my armor class as 15, Hobbs?
I haven't messed with your armor class. Is it 15?
Well, how'd I get hit then?
Because I rolled like a 18.
Oh, that's right. You were rolling 18s, 19s.
18, 19, 17. Yeah, and there would have been a +1 on that as well.
That's right.
The 19 actually should have done something worse, but I forgot. So yeah, because when a 19 happens, like worse things usually happen, right?
Right.
So don't forget you have and friends there to do stuff with. You want him to do something last round, Sean, since this is your first encounter?
Yeah, I would have him attack that one guy coming up our backside.
Okay, so he was here. He's going to run up there and get him?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Typical Hollywood.
I don't know if I have access to his stuff, do I?
It's right in the book. You asked me last session, and his stats are right in the book. It's the wolf stats right under Ranger in your character class. I'm almost positive.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I forgot about that. Bear with me. Okay. Wolf stats. I should probably make up a tune for this guy. All right.
So just roll a 20. That is a hit.
Nice.
So it's D6 plus 1.
6 plus 1. 4. 4 points of damage.
All right, so he is ravaged on his arm as he tries to fend off and friends. All right, so now that is the end of last round. So these guys moved. A couple of them, 3 of them are wounded. 2 of them are attacking there. This guy is going to attack Rokon. That guy's making his way along the tree line. So 2 attacks on Macru and 1 attack on Rokon. Rokon will be first. 18 on Rokon. This guy has like a thick bone with a big knobby end on it. 4 points of damage on Rokon.
Boo.
Oh, this will be short.
All right, so don't forget, guys, you still have rescue exploits, you have minor exploits, you have all the things that are available to you. Just like last game. So does anyone want to try to rescue anyone? No. Okay.
Sean's thinking. He's thinking real hard over there.
Sean is just a terrible player. None of his characters want to rescue anybody.
Well, I'm trying to determine who needs rescuing.
So Rokon was just attacked. Macru was not hit this round, so the only person that you could rescue with the rescue exploit would be Rokon right now. Do you remember what the rescue exploit is?
Yeah, it's to get him out of hot danger.
Well, you can stop the attack that happens. He won't take any damage. It'll basically force.
I will rescue Rokan.
All right. So the method that we do that, the process is, you would come up narratively how you're going to try and rescue him.
I pull him, grab him,
pull him out of the way
backwards.
All right.
Yeah.
So you need to make a dex check. You need to make a dex check.
Get your claw out of the way.
Success. So now let's do a. Now you have to make a luck check. So let's do a luck check modified by strength.
Boy, that's not the one you should probably pick.
Oh, failure.
Do you want to use your reroll pool?
Sure.
And we just have one to start. Is that correct?
So you don't lose a luck point, but unfortunately, Rokan is still tagged by this club. All right. So who failed? Somebody failed that didn't have a total failure.
Oh, that was Rokan and Hobbs.
Hobbs and Rokan, your turn.
I'm going to shoot this guy.
Okay, he seems to be fleeing,
Good.
but he's not in melee.
He seems to be fleeing.
Yep.
You couldn't shoot the guy in front of me?
Fuck. You're in melee.
Well, no,
with
he's
him.
in melee, man.
I could shoot
Odds
you in
are
the
he's gonna
face.
hit you right in the claw.
You could hit this guy who was not in melee, but that's fine too. All right, you
It's
miss.
also behind him.
You miss, sir. Rokan.
All right, so I got a question about this. As I'm reading through the description for the magic users, in the middle of this, am I in a position to cast something?
I don't think there's anything that stops you from casting in melee.
Of course,
It talks about-
you got that giant
But
ass
you
claw.
here's the problem though. You are supposed to announce that because if you get hit while it's their round, so you have to do that before the round starts, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right,
you didn't.
and I'm trying,
So-
that's fine. But I'm just trying to because it talks about needing concentration and so on. You know, the description I get here kind of indicates that it's harder to do things with magic in this system than in some of the others.
Well,
All right, so I'm gonna hit the
mostly
guy.
just because of that DDM roll that you have to roll.
Okay. So I'm going to hit this guy with my staff.
Well, you do have that claw that's
Yeah.
on there that does 1d10 plus 2.
1d10. Okay, let's hit him. I'm gonna now that I've been gifted with this chitinous claw. Let's
This may
let's
be
hit him
the
with
best.
that.
This may be the best thing that ever happened to you.
Kind
Caused
of weird
me
and
some
sickening,
problems
but
with the ladies, but
yeah.
all right. So it's be a d20, right?
Yep.
For striking, then
Do you have a strength bonus?
strength is 1. Yeah.
Nice.
That would be a 10. Do you have another? Do you have any more?
So what I got?
All right, that's a miss. You need all of an 11 to hit these guys. So you guys, there's 50% chance of you guys to hit. Even better with the bonuses that you have. All right, so now it's
me.
Macru. Yeah, Macru, what
Okay.
are you gonna do, buddy?
Are these squares 5 feet?
They are.
Okay. Would Rokan or Hobbs, either one, be considered within 20 feet of me? Like I'm thinking maybe Rokan.
25.
Oh yeah, that's right.
20.
Okay, so Rokan gets a +1 to his armor class because I've got the watched over blessing, which I don't have to activate. It's just there. Anybody within 20 feet of me, my companions get the +1 for armor class. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, would that have saved him on the last attack?
I don't know. I completely forgot about it. I just found out about it. Or I just remembered.
No, he had an 18, so you don't have an 18 AC, right, Rokan? Rokan, what's your AC?
9.
All right. 9?
Okay.
Do you have a minus
Hey,
1 to
you got my
dex?
son. No, but I have no dex bonus, but basic armor class is 10, right?
Yeah, but it goes up. This is an ascending game. Here, let's look at your
I've
character,
got-
my man.
I've got leather armor, and so that's a +1. So that's why I've got a 9 here.
That would be an 11.
That would be an 11.
It's ascending. Your armor goes up to get better.
Okay. So I changed it to
N
11.
plus 1 is 11. You're welcome.
And it's actually
Math was
12.
never my best skill.
And it's actually 12 because you're within 20 feet of me.
Yes.
Okay.
So
would
There
that
you
have
go.
helped?
All
me?
right.
nope. They rolled an 18.
No. But anyway, all right. So all right, let me just hit this monkey head right here. Is this the one that got damaged, or I feel like one of these hit
This
took
guy,
a
the
hit?
bottom guy, got damaged.
This guy. All right, he's going to take a two-handed axe right to the face. Prepare to meet
All
Graxus.
Is it a
scumbag.
two-handed axe? Because if it's a two-handed axe, then you don't have a shield.
No,
Battle axe
I'm
one-handed.
no, it's a battle axe, and it says I can use it one or two-handed. I'm using it one-handed.
Okay, because you just said two-handed axe. That's why I asked.
Well, sorry.
All right, go ahead, my man.
I did. I think I hit him.
That is a hit. That's your total damage. You don't have a strength bonus or anything?
Nope. No strength bonus, my friend.
All right, sir. I saw someone do this.
Now, if I had used the battle axe two-handed, I would get +1 to damage.
That's right. All right, nice. All right, so he is a little more wounded. 'Tis but a flesh wound. These guys are certainly beasts.
A red dot.
Meaning they're wounded. Now can you see his...
Oh, I see.
I'm just adding the red dot because these are the wounded ones. All right, so I think that's the end of the other round. Here we go on to round number 3.
I am going to prepare to cast in this round.
All right, let's roll initiative. God.
All right.
Oh,
well, I'm
hey,
gonna take.
you didn't use End Friends again.
Oh,
I thought
that's
he
right.
went that round.
No, that was the last round. Because I gave
All
him
right.
because he didn't do anything, so he can do something this round. Oh, another
Rawr,
that's a
rawr,
miss.
rawr, rawr.
All right, here we go. Macru.
Good puppy.
Macru, once again, taste the anger of Graxus, you wounded piece of cannibalistic poop.
Such
Miss.
language.
Oh, look at that damage, though. Boy, if I had hit it,
All right.
It would have been brutal if you did.
it would have been brutal.
All righty here. Oh, shit. This one attacks Hobbs, actually. All right. Make an attack with Infrins. Ooh. Roll
Sweet.
damage.
4 points.
All right. It's our first casualty. Good work.
Good dog. Good dog.
Wolf. Good
Good
wolf.
boy. Good boy.
All right, let's hear 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first one is Rokon. Second one is Hobbs. Hobbs, did you want to move last round a little?
No, I mean,
Because if you would have moved, like straddled here, you'd be within 20 feet of Macru and you'd have a better AC.
but yeah, I wouldn't know that
Well, you may.
unless
I
he said,
I would've-
"Hey, stay close to me."
But
Well,
I
and
would have announced that on the path as we were traveling for. I
I
wouldn't
think
have
it
held
would
that
be.
back.
I think it's going to be visible. There's going to be like a visible glow around Macru that kind of streams out to you, and it gets thinner the farther you are away. When a combat starts, not all the time, and it's not enough to let you see more than a couple of inches. It's not it's just like a soft glow, and as you get farther away, it stretches, and then if you get farther than 20 feet away, it pops away, and so you don't have it anymore. But when you get close to him, just like in like some video games, when you're within range, there's like a glow around you. So that exists. So you could certainly use that, Sean.
Okay, all right. Then in which case, then I step up.
All right. This guy comes up to attack you. So first one is Rokon, second one is Hobbs, and the last two are Macru.
All twos.
All right. So Hobbs, what's your AC? That'll be a +1 to that. 15.
Crapola is what it is. Oh, I got a 13.
Is that including the +1 from Macro?
It is not. So a 14.
Oh, still get hit. Sorry.
No, I appreciate the effort.
6 points. Rokan, would you like to try and rescue him?
Suppose I would.
All right, how are you going to do it?
Just take your claw and go, I'm going to get you, buddy. Back up,
Hey.
bro. I'm going to get you.
Too
Hey,
far out for
Curtis,
that, but
4619.
I can swing up my my staff to block.
If you move down here,
Okay.
so make a dex check. Great success.
Great success.
Now make a luck check versus strength. Luck check, strength, modified by strength, not versus strength.
Okay, so my strength is a +1. Is that what we're going for? So luck check is there.
Yep.
I don't
So-
know how to modify it by strength.
Well, next to the luck, there is a drop-down box. Right?
Oh, I see. All right, let me do that then. Did it? Oh, I see. Then I need to. Got it. I
then
think
you
I got it
roll.
figured out. Yep.
Now roll it again. All right, success.
good.
So lower your luck 1 point.
Yeah.
That is enough. You hit the guy's elbow. You give him a snake bite, what they say in basketball, and now his strike misses Hobbs. All right, so don't forget to lower your luck by 1. And I believe it would be the failure, which would be Rokan.
Very
Great.
nice.
So you can cast
All
your
right,
spell.
so I'm going to cast Thunderous Invocation.
Ooh, nice. Why don't you put
What'd
that
you
out
say?
here so
So-
it shows us what it looks like?
Thunderous Invocation.
Right.
Invocation.
So this.
Invocation.
Yep. So this is it's essentially a blast of thunderous force. Well, the description's here, right? So it's blows out in a wave, 10 feet high and 15 feet wide. And given that I can blow it essentially straight to the right of the screen. So I should be able to catch the two guys, the one kitty corner from me and the one in front of Hobbs, and the one in front of Macro.
Cool.
That's perfect that you moved there then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my positioning is brilliant, isn't it?
It is.
So creatures and unattended objects suffer 2d8 damage and are thrown backwards 1d6 by times 5.
So
So I need to.
hold it a second.
to
First, you
roll.
need to hit that dark and dangerous magic button.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1. Roll a 1. I like dark and dangerous magic.
All right, so your threshold goes up to 2. Dark and dangerous magic can be very bad, actually. So,
So threshold keeps going up until you hit it again, and then it goes back to 1.
or
It's
you
the way
take a
that
long
works.
rest, yeah,
Gotcha.
which is a week or so in this game. All right, so why don't you roll 2d8 damage?
Is that for every single one of them gets 2d8?
That they'll take 11, yeah. Creatures and objects suffer 2d8 damage and are thrown backwards 1d6 times 5. So 11 points of damage. All right, roll your d6. 10 feet. Oof. And these guys they're picked up off their feet, and when they hit the ground, they land quite awkwardly, blood streaming from their ears.
Nice job, Rokan.
All right,
I'm
Hobbs.
digging that spell.
As a thunder peals across, birds fly up out of all the trees around, and the sky disperses of carrion birds. Oh, wait, they get a luck save to half the damage, I guess. Let me roll a d20. It's not going to matter. I think you're still killing them all.
Really, that's a lot of damage.
I rolled.
That's a
through
pretty
that.
powerful spell. If you had a whole
7.
like a whole troop of something coming right at you, and they were lined up in like a single file. You just boom, smack them all back. That'd be awesome.
All right. Nice. So I do believe it's Hobbs's turn.
I'm going to shoot this guy.
So he is on the other side of a wagon down a hill. So you can't see him right now. Unless you jump up on you could jump up on the wagon maybe and then shoot him.
Shoot this guy.
All right, he is in melee.
So odds are you're going to hit me.
Right, so it's just a random roll, I think.
It'll be
look
fine.
It up, Bird, look it up, Sean, while I go to the bathroom.
Bird. Look it up, Bird.
I'm going to take a quick break, too.
You're the new Bird. I, too, shall take a quick break.
All right. Did you look it up? Oh, everyone left. I guess we're taking a minute. We actually... Oh, it is only 9:23. I keep thinking it's 10:30. All right, if we're taking a few minutes, I'm going to go get something to eat. I'll be right back. All right. Back in action.
Man, I felt pretty rough this morning when I got out of bed.
When I had set my alarm for 5:40, and I don't know what time I went to bed, midnight or something. And when I woke up, I was like, "Wow, I feel better than I thought I would." And It's because I didn't realize that we were supposed to set our clocks back or whatever. I thought in Illinois that they voted to not do that.
You know, I have heard a lot of people say that, and I don't know where that's coming from.
There was a thing that they tried to.
Right, but I think that happens like every single year. Somebody introduces a bill to, get rid of daylight savings, and it just nobody ever takes it seriously. I don't know why. I mean, I would be okay with not doing it.
Yeah, I think it's time to go away, but we still would have, even if that was done, I would think we'd still go back because now we're on standard time.
Yeah. Because I think that was just for the farmers, and I don't think there's not enough people rely on farming anymore for that to be really important.
Well, wasn't the idea, and maybe I'm misremembering, that it would decrease on like candle use and oil use for lighting at night because
yeah, it could be. Although I don't see how, but
well, originally,
I don't think it's ever been real effective. I think that's one of the complaints about it is we mess with our circadian rhythm every year, twice a year, and gain nothing from it.
Well, it's kind of fun though, isn't it?
No.
all of a sudden it's dark early. That's kind of fun.
No.
I don't think you guys know what fun is.
That may be true, but I know what it isn't.
You're no fun.
What's fun is a thunderous invocation. That's fun.
That was pretty cool. So did you guys get trick-or-treaters last night?
We're in the middle of nowhere, so we don't get them usually.
Oh. We left our lights off. I just kind of looked outside, and there were hundreds of them out last night.
Really?
That surprises me.
The road was filled. But our neighborhood usually gets a ton of trick-or-treaters. So I didn't feel like it was, with the COVID thing, I don't feel like there were any less people out trick-or-treating than the last 10 years.
Awesome. Illinois, I suppose. Wow, everyone left.
Yeah. Well, they saw Sean left, and they're like, yes.
Okay, I'm out.
Mm-hmm. So they're done.
It's no biggie. These are actually quite well watched, believe it or not.
I don't believe it.
On Twitch, there's like 60 to 100 people that watch it, and then I put it on YouTube, and then another 60 or 100 people will watch it usually, which isn't that many, but...
I'm sure they snuck out because we took a break.
Yeah. And all that means, Hobbs, is that there's 200 people without lives out there.
Well, there's way more than that, but I don't know if that's something we should be talking about. Anyway, so, Sean, did you look it up?
No, I'm going to just go up and drop my bow, draw my sword, and go up there and punch him with my sword.
I'm like, why would you take your
punch him with my sword?
Punch him. I think
my sword wants to punch him in the face.
Only if you miss do we then. There's a 33% chance he could be hit.
Well,
yeah, but wouldn't it just be safer to just walk up and hit him? You'd have about the
it's
same
only
chance
like
of hitting
10
him.
feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a +1 from back attack.
Yeah, there you go, buddy.
I like that.
No need to put an arrow in there.
Hit. Mm-hmm. 6 points is enough.
Hey!
After that thunderous invocation, it seems like... It seems like the tide quickly turns.
Indeed.
Yeah, baby.
Very nice, boys.
Now what do you guys do?
No death.
Well,
Is that the first combat we've had without a death?
No.
Come on.
No.
Without one of us dying?
Yeah.
No, we took out the hunters.
Yeah. Yeah, we had that big fight in the broken down stockade.
No, seems so long
then
ago.
Emboldened by that, we went after an owl bear.
Yeah.
But
that's true.
Yes, we'll tamp down our enthusiasm after this victory. Not go chasing after anything.
Yeah. calmer heads should
Funny you
prevail.
should say that, because checking the tracks, it seems quite obvious that some survivors were tramped off to the northwest with some scorn. Roll D100.
Who?
All of
Anybody?
us, or-
I don't care.
you know,
First one.
Sheesh. I forgot how this works. How does this work?
That's a 10. D100. That was a D10 from Sean. There's a D100.
but roll that 10 times.
86.
Hey, it's the same
Oh my
thing.
God, we rolled an 86.
Oh, that is so weird.
What are the chances of that, Hawk?
1/10 times 1 in 100 times 1 in 10. So 1 in 100,000. So somebody might want to go play the lotto today.
All right, roll 2D10.
Oh, I take that back. That's not correct. In case anybody's taking notes out there. Twitch land. Roll what? Sorry.
Too late. Now roll a
okay.
D3.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Hobbs. What's your deal?
All right, I won't give you the treasure that we're rolling up then.
Oh, okay. Plenty of treasure. We'll take it. D3 was a 1, and then Hobbs rolled.
All right, so you guys find one of these guys must have stolen this, probably from this guy is likely the fallen Reinhold, and he had 17 gold coins.
Baby. That's almost 6 apiece.
And like a copper, a beaten copper jar, it's pretty obvious that it's some kind of healing salve.
Nice.
All right. What's left of the remains, it seems like almost all of the food stuff was taken, as well as I was wrong. There aren't any other corpses other than the one laying there, because the rest of them were either carried or dragged off. Metal trade items and foodstuffs were removed, but there were still some things left here of value. But the majority of Reinhold's stock seems to have been taken, along with some living prisoners, likely to be eaten later by the Scorn.
You said they were carried off to the northwest?
Yep.
And we
Habes
were headed.
easily can see the tracks.
Were we headed? Oh, okay, but we were looking for this guy. Okay.
You're looking for
I
this
was
guy,
looking
but
for him, right?
you wanted to get to
Right.
the rest. Yeah.
Should track down the others.
I'm in. I'm ready for more war. Graxus demands blood.
All right, let's tamp down our success. No, we won't be rushing off to go do anything else. Wait.
Curb our enthusiasm.
So
Wait, let's head off. No, I like it. I think that you should.
Well, but this is
obviously,
what
I've
we
had
were
to
here
reveal
for
to you
anyway.
guys that I've got some magic capabilities now. I want you to know, I've shot my wad. I won't be able to cast another spell unless I rest.
But you got that badass claw, man.
That's true. I can hit people with my claw.
Do you guys
You
want
said
to take a
that-
short rest?
That's
Yes, I
my
believe
guess.
so.
Yeah.
All right, so when we do short rests, I don't know if you guys remember, but you can choose 1, 2, or 3 checks. You're going to make will checks, and if you succeed on those will checks, then you can get half of your hit points, abilities, reroll pool, but depending on the number of checks that you succeed at. But like if you take 3 now, then you can only either take 2 or 1 later. Make sense?
You mean so we only get 3 short rests in between long rests, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so
And you can
of these
Yeah.
So you take 1, 2, or 3, and the 3 different times that you take them.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Modified by Constitution. So if you have a Constitution bonus, you can add a check in there from your con bonus.
Can you take one at a time and see what happens, and then decide?
No, you have to decide up
So
front.
you have to stay up front. Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, first off, before I make that decision, I'm going to try some of that healing salve to see what that does. Didn't you say we found some healing salve?
Yeah, so you're going to use up the healing salve?
Do I have to use it all?
Yep.
Okay, let me do that.
So, well, wow. Gonna use that up, huh? I mean, I'm down to 2, but I don't know where you're at on your.
Well, okay. Go ahead and use it on him then. I didn't think you guys had any damage.
Yeah, Rokan started with 2, and now he's down to 2. I'm just kidding. He started with 4, I think, or something.
Oh, all right. Well, use it on yourself then, because I've got other options here.
All right. So
I didn't think anybody else had taken damage.
No, I'm going to use that healing salve.
If you have other options, all right. I would, in my opinion, I would always keep the healing salve back for when you don't have other options. But if you have other options, then probably. But it's up to you guys.
Why don't we rest? Why don't we do the rest first? My first check, I'm going to be trying to regain hit points.
Yeah, because the rest should happen right away.
All right,
so how many checks are you taking, Aaron?
I'm going to take 2.
You guys can just put it in the chat how many checks you're going to take, and then you can just roll. It's a will save. A will check.
Can you do 2 checks for hit points?
No. You can only do it. Well, you don't have to say what each check is going to be until you get your successes. But you can only take 1 hit point. You only get half of your hit points back once per short rest.
Okay. What was I going to ask? What were the other things? It was hit points, luck, and
reroll pool. No, you don't get any luck back. You can recover 1 use of an expended class ability, half of any lost hit points, or your reroll pool die.
All right. And now, my understanding, just so we're on the same page here, Hobbs, my understanding is this watched over is not like I don't have to use it. It's just there.
That's what you said, but that seems a little crazy, but I'll look at it. I'll read it right now.
But here's what the word here. I'm going to roll it, and then I typed it in right from it says blessing is always active and does not require expending a blessing use. So to me, that means it's just on.
From what you wrote there, it looks like that, but I'm going to read it here.
I copied it right from the book.
I'm still going to read it.
Yeah, blow me.
So yeah, sounds like you're good. Doesn't require a blessing use.
All right.
So you didn't say how many checks you were going to take, Hobbs?
1.
Okay.
Well, I wanted to get my reroll. I only need my reroll, so I have to take all 3.
No. You choose 1, 2,
1.
or 3. But now, next time, you'll have to take at least 2. Do you have a con bonus?
Yeah, 1.
All right, so you can use that later at one of the other times. So, Rokan, how many were you taking? 1 check? 2 checks. So roll. Oh, you did it twice, and you got 2 successes.
Yep. So I can regain half of my hit points. So is that a total of half or half of the total?
Half of any lost hit points plus con bonus.
That's a good question.
All right, so I lost 4. I can regain 2 plus my 1 con bonus, right?
Yep. And I'll give you another +1 for the great success if you use that one.
Okay, that's what I'm using. So then I'm back to full at 6. And with the second one, now when I take a rest, do I need to use that roll to regain a spell?
So you could regain an expended class ability, but may only be selected once for short. Magic users may not recover an extended spell use from the same spell level more than once within 24 hours.
So I can recover 1 spell, but then it's another day before I can do that with the rest.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, it's a 1 expended class ability. I would give you all of the spells. Nope, it does say per level. So, I don't know where that is. I don't think I've ever had anyone have to do that before. It's interesting.
Yeah, just what I'm looking at is it, you may regain expended spell uses by taking short or long rests.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't say.
Yeah, all there is this one note on page 81. Magic users may not recover an expended spell use from the same spell level more than once within 24 hours.
So that would suggest I can recover one of my spells. Are we on the same page with that?
That's what it sounds like.
All right. Thinking probably I'm going to recover one spell. It's one spell use.
Yes. You don't have to
So
decide what the spell is.
I have access to all my spells, but I've got one spell use now at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, so.
Yeah, anybody else?
So you roll will for the check, correct?
Yep. Straight will.
God.
So I don't need to use that sab. We can keep it.
Except my crew did not get any back.
Which was exactly what I was afraid was going to happen.
Did you have a con?
Plus
bonus?
2.
Oh, so you could have added one of those to this, but we should say that ahead of time. So.
What do you mean added it to one of those?
So your con bonus gives you that many extra checks per day or per between short long rests. And it might be, this says per 24 hours actually, not between long rests, but I haven't decided how that's going to look yet. That's the way I do it in my Midlands game, but this is different. This is a campaign, so I don't know what that's going to look like. We may do it every 24 hours, but that may be too much. I don't know.
So I have the 1, the 2, and the 3, and then I'd have an extra 2.
Yep.
Is that correct?
Yep.
Because I have plus 2 on con.
Correct.
Oh, well, I think that would have changed. Well, but I can only check hit points once, right?
You can do any number of checks, but you can only spend hit points once.
But I thought I had to announce what I was checking.
Nope. You just had to announce the number of checks that you were using.
Well, come on, buddy. Let me do another one because I guess I didn't understand what was happening.
I said it a couple times. All right, I'll give you one more of your con. You can use one of your con checks.
Nope.
Yeah. I give it to you.
Nope. I'll just use my live and learn. This is the only way I'm going to learn. So I'm down 6 hit points. So I guess where am I at?
So, Hobbs, when you looked around, I would say that you could guess there were maybe another half dozen to a dozen that left here. That's including the prisoners. And this probably happened within the last week.
Okay. So the guy that we found that is dead there is Reinhold?
You believe so. He doesn't seem like he has any of the accoutrement of a hired guard.
Is there a way we can take proof that it might be, like, I don't know if it's clothing or
he has
some documents?
He has a monger's cog on him, which is like you find it on him. A cog shows like you're a member of the coalition of the mongers.
Well, and I probably would have been given a description of him, right?
Yeah.
If I didn't know, if I'm associated with him, did I know him? Can I recognize him?
Assuming you could tell.
What do you think?
Who he is?
Rokan, did you know him?
If I'm working at, you're saying I'm not just been hired from them, but I've been associated with them for a while. So I would guess that I would.
Well, I mean, there's going to be it's not like you would know every member, but it's possible that you do. And you can decide why it is that you are working with these guys. too. You don't have to decide that right now, but that's something for you to think of.
Yeah.
So we
So
should
say
we
yeah.
should probably see we should probably help those people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rokan, do you agree?
I agree. My mission is complete, so I'm along for the ride now.
Well, that's very cavalier.
All right, so you're going to follow the tracks and head out right now
Yes.
after this short rest and after searching around. And don't forget about your wolf, or I'm going to take him from you.
Very nice.
It's a problem with people having animals and hirelings. They just forget about them sometimes. It
I
just
don't
seems
often play with them.
wrong.
I can't remember the last time I had an animal companion. Like literally, it's got to be years. I don't usually play druids or any of that.
So they have like some
Silly.
pretty cool abilities too. It's part of the ranger stuff. So I don't know if you looked at that very closely. All right. So you guys head off into the Drelnor forest where all great things can happen.
Maybe we'll come upon a nest of owlbears.
Do you want to?
No.
Werewolf.
Roll a d20, Hawk.
All right. Watch it and weep.
A 2. Alrighty. What the fuck? So I've told you guys the story of how my cat takes the dice out of my dice tray.
Yeah.
I mean, I am so limited now, and I don't have any idea where they are. I bet you half of them are gone. Like I had 3 of these red. I have 2 of these now, and all the other 20s are gone. These are the only 2 left. It's just insane. I gotta go check some more shoes or something. I don't know where she pushed them. Anyhow,
Put a lid on it, man.
so if not for following a trail, you've kind of following the trail, but you think you might have lost. Like it came into a wooded area that was heavily wooded, and the shroud above you made it pretty dark, and you were kind of started to lose your way. But Hobbs being able to stay on course has made that more simple, and you have not become lost.
Nice.
Good.
So Mukai.
for you.
Mukai, trek. I give him some give him some sniffs of that of their
Okay.
clothing.
Nice.
Yeah. His name is in Friends, but I call him Mukai for short.
Oh my God.
Mukai.
His name is either N Friends or it's Mukai. Which is it?
I don't like in Friends. I like Mukai.
All right. So Hobbs Mukai.
Yeah.
You've lost your way, Sean.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so you guys are following this path. It takes about a few hours, maybe longer, and the sun is starting to set. Shadows are deep in the Drelnor forest and long, and there's an embankment above, and it looks like there's a clearing kind of on a hill, and you can just see the bits of a ruined wall above, because you're below and you're looking up, and you can just see this wall that's kind of over top of this hill that you can see, and above that there's like some smoke coming up, and you can hear some distant grunts and the smell of cooking flesh.
No, we're too late.
What do you do? You guys still there?
Yeah, we're here.
Yep.
Yeah. going to send Mukai up there, investigate.
All right, so Mukai is not someone that you. What is your bond with him? It's not like you can treat him like he's a human being. He's still an animal, right?
Well, seems.
Lassie was pretty damn clever.
So he is especially brave and smart.
Like Lassie.
But you're not warging through him, is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. So just to say,
Two of
hey,
you
go do
share
this,
a
come back here and check out. Yeah, where are you reading?
Special bond. Communicate using sounds, touch, hand gestures, body language. I'm not asking him to go and retrieve something. I'm just like.
But I mean, how's he going to tell you what he sees if he goes up there? You see what I'm saying?
Sign language.
All right, I'll have him go.
You can't see through his eyes, but you guys could both stealth up there if you want it.
Yeah, we're going to go investigate.
All right.
Do you want us to hold back then? Oh.
Probably be smart. Keep an eye sight.
All right.
All right, so why don't you go ahead and make a stealth roll?
Nice.
Great success.
I am sneaky. He does not get stealth.
He gets one skill roll that's the same as yours. I'm going to just let him use yours because he is great. So what you find here is that there is a slight hill, but there's an embankment and some sort of fortification was here, and it's now inhabited by Scorn.
How many?
Ooh.
So
what it's like to be a Scorn that day, I tell you.
Oh God, what is that even from?
I don't know, but it sounds like
Ghostbusters.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Slore.
So you're coming from this
Knows what
direction.
it like to be a slore that day, I tell you.
God, I don't even know what that is.
Rick Moranis.
So this is the embankment that you're up on, and then it kind of has another pitch that might have been some sort of walls or other walls that have gone and are covered now in dirt. And there's an old remains of a tower up here. This is where it looks like the captives are being held. And the majority of the Scorn are here, but there are like one or two of them on watch up here. And then the rest of them are like hanging about in this area.
So can we go to the left and creep along that ridge?
You could go anywhere off of this. You don't even have to stay on this map. This map is just for visuals.
Okay.
So yes, you could creep. You could go a half mile away and then creep up and then come back from that direction if you want.
Interesting. Zoom, dude.
What's that?
All right. I will. I'll go back and report to the others, and I'll wave the wolf. Okay. And that way, I tell him the deal. So I draw it out on the ground in a stick. Gather round. Let me show you what we're dealing with.
Quadruplets.
And I grab him. I grab my crew. Focus. Grab him by the shirt. Look. Here.
Make me hit you with my chitinous claw.
You're not McCrew. You're Rokan.
Oh, I'm saying that to my crew because he won't focus.
Said, there's a building or a ruin here. This is where they are. And then if you go around to this corner, there's a ridge. And in that ridge, there's a circular old tower that might have been crumbled and ruined. Looks like some of the survivors are held up there.
How many? How many of the Scorn? How many Scorn are we talking about here?
Looks like 9.
9, I think, give or take.
Plus or minus 10.
They're pretty, I mean, they weren't all in one area, so it was hard to say, and I don't know what their movement's like. I haven't had time to track their movement if they're doing rotation and guarding along a certain perimeter.
Scorn aren't usually that.
Clever.
Yeah.
Scorn are pretty big idiots, so I don't give them a lot of credit.
They're pretty big dum-dums.
They're not really tactical, so my suggestion would be to probably creep along the northwest corner. See if we can come up around the backside. Surprise them. Free the civilians. McCrew, are you paying attention? Slap him in the chest.
Was he?
I am. I'm
Focus,
just ready
man.
For war, man.
Yeah, you get into this and you get attacked and you're not paying attention. You could die.
Not to worry. I'm paying
Okay.
attention. We're coming up the backside. We're going to rescue the 4, and then we're going to run like hell.
So I think, Hobbs, we're going to go this direction. And then here,
so who's-
and then around the back. Yeah, right up there. Exactly. It's like you read my
And,
mind.
So I just threw them up there, and you guys could like place them or talk about whatever it is you want to do. Let's
Right above us.
let's make a. We don't need to do that. Maybe we should. Let's make a party check to see how well we make our way up to this position. So let's do like a party. Oh my God, Hobbs. I just like to use these different things sometimes. There's a skill check, a party challenge. Let's do a party challenge. And this will include getting into place where you want to be. I think it would be easy enough we wouldn't have to. You don't need 5 successes.
Ooh.
This would only be a
That's a lot.
3. So I think you guys can just get kind of... You're off the map. As soon as you enter the map, then things may get more difficult.
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
Well, we've got Hobbs is kind of laid out what I think we need to do. These guys are Hobbs is the only one with ranged weaponry, right?
So you don't know where any of these anything is right now. This is at the last time Hobbs saw, which was an hour ago before.
Sure.
But you don't know where anything is right now.
Does it seem like at the back end of this, is there an opening? Is there a space that we can open up for them to get out at the back end at the northwest corner?
You don't know.
I'm asking Hobbs.
He doesn't know.
Yes. I think there is a way to get out of there. We just climb up there, attack who's watching them. Maybe you could escort them out as we defend our getaway.
All right, let's go save some folk.
All right. Well, I'm going to, before we get in the mix of it, I'm going to throw the lay on hands on myself.
Okay. What's that
So
do?
I got to do healing.
Oh, you just put it up there. I see. Oh, okay. I think you have to do whenever you cast a spell, you do a dark and dangerous magic roll as well.
Yep. So I got 4 points back.
So click the dark and dangerous magic button there.
Yep.
All right, your threshold goes up to 2.
Is that on here somewhere?
It
that
is.
Like
It's right there in the Dark and Dangerous. There's a number box there.
I see it. Okay, got it.
All right, so MacLeod calls upon the deity Graxus. Help me prepare for war, Lord Graxus. All right. Now what do you do?
Well, here's my thought. Before we engage them in battle, let's see if we can... I'm going to point an arrow here. You guys can see the arrows I point, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like if we snuck up to this back wall, I'm just curious if there's like not an opening large enough to get through, but we would look for that too. But just to see if like we could whisper something to these 4 to say, we're coming, pick up sticks or whatever, and get ready to run.
I'll tell you what.
So that they kind of know we're coming.
I'll tell you
Or
what.
do you guys think that's a bad idea?
I'm going to go off in the distance and I'm going to start shooting people. And when they start coming after me, you go in there and rescue these guys.
All right, that sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
All right.
What's Rokan going to do during that period?
I will help get people out.
So you're going to go with MacLeod up to the back wall?
Yep.
Hobbs, where are you trying to get to?
Oh, man. I'm getting way, dude. One thing archers are severely not taking into consideration is the range that they have to shoot people.
Yeah.
So given the fact that a longbow can shoot 250 feet, I'm going to get way the hell away, and I'm just going to start picking these guys off. Even that's too close.
Well, but some of them you wouldn't even be able to see unless you got there, right? You still have to be visually being able to see them.
Sure. So I will pick a vantage point that's high enough where I can see enough of these yahoos.
Probably right where you are, I would say, wouldn't you?
Sure. And actually right where I'm standing,
So
if that is on the low end of that berm.
Well,
so these
this is the
yahoos
low
can't
end down
see
here.
me.
Yeah, this is the low end down here. And then this is a level, and then this is another level. It looks like a bit of ground has grown up where there used to be walls. So this guy you can't see unless you are like right up in here, because he's down in a depression. But that guy,
See this guy?
yeah, and any of the other guys here you could probably see, and maybe not that guy because he's too close, but this guy you could see, and maybe this guy because you're above them to look over them.
So I'm gonna. Can I see this guy right here?
Right here.
Yeah.
If you moved up on top of this area right here.
All right, then that's what I'll do.
All right. Well,
right
let's.
up to here.
I'm assuming you're trying to be quiet. Are you taking?
Yes, I'm stealthy.
Are you taking Mukai with you?
I'm gonna bring Mukai with me. He's gonna come along. He's gonna be right here, hiding in the bushes. And I say, Mukai.
Okay. All right. So why don't you make a stealth check? Would you like to use your reroll pool for that?
Go through the woods, man. Go over here.
Would you like to use your reroll pool for that?
Yes, I would.
All right.
Execution of this plan.
All right. Nice.
Success!
There you go.
All right. Where are MacLeod and Rokan going?
Well, once he unleashes the barrage of arrows, I feel like we should come in like from this side.
Okay, you're not going right up to the back anymore. You're just kind of rushing up there.
Well, no, I was going to come up to the back to say, we're going to sneak you out. But if we're just going to, create a distraction, then we're just going to rush in there and say, let's go, boys.
All right, so
What I think we could. I mean, it's going to take him a little time to travel over to where he's at. While he's doing that, we could sneak up to the back and make them aware very quietly.
All right.
I like it because you're doing it before this distraction, so it's possible that something bad could happen. So why don't you guys make stealth checks?
Hobbs, you're the best.
Fucking assholes screwing up my goddamn plan.
All right.
Rokan?
Yeah. What do I roll for a stealth check? Dex?
Yep. Or yeah,
Perception.
if you don't have stealth, roll dex.
Yeah, I don't see that in there anywhere. So
Nice. So you cannot re-roll, Rokan, but Macru can re-roll if you would like.
Yeah, let me give it a wing here. Let's see if I can turn that terrible failure into a.
I don't think it's gonna matter, right? Don't do it if it's not gonna matter.
It is going to matter because basically only terrible failures would have been probably found out. Of failure, I wasn't going to do it because you're like, there's 4 options in this. There's 4 degrees of success: total terrible failure, success, and great success. And so a lot of times the way I'm adjudicating this is I won't necessarily make it a -1. You're just going to have to, depends on which one of those you fit into. Make sense?
Yep.
So they were only going to find you if you rolled a terrible failure.
I re-rolled it into a failure.
Yep. So remove your reroll pool. So we're down to 1 reroll pool only. Point. You guys are where you're at. What are you going to do where you are? Or are you going to wait until you hear?
I don't know. We'll try whispering before the attack.
Good.
That was the plan.
All right. Who's doing it?
I'll do it.
Rokan the Nadician is going to do it to talk to these good Argosans. So I don't know if you guys remember, but there is like some strife with the Nadicians, between the Nadicians and the Argosans. But what are you going to say to them?
Say we're here to get you out. Be ready.
All right. Why don't you make a personality check? Which is actually what Macru is probably awesome at.
Is it 10 awesome? Oh, no, wait a minute. Personality. No, I have no personality.
There isn't a personality, is there? Am I thinking of willpower?
I was looking at P.
Charisma. There's a charisma.
Charisma.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's me.
Yeah. Nice.
Success!
Right. One of them whispers back, "Oh, some of us can't move very well. We think they ate Tibok's leg."
Well, good luck, boys. There's only so much we can do here.
There's one of them here in the depression. What should we do? We want we're tied up. We're trussed.
Okay, good to know. He's talking. Is he talking about? He says there's one of them here in the depression. He's talking about this guy.
You can't see that, so you wouldn't know what he's talking about.
Okay.
You just know that there's a depression there.
All right.
Now we wait until
Oops, sorry. I didn't
evidence
mean to-
of arrows firing, right?
All right, Shauner, it sounds like Hobbs is up.
Shoot that guy way off in the distance. I've got a line to him right there.
Okay. So yeah, you're like arcing it over. You can see he looks like, I don't know what he's doing. He's digging in, kicking in the ground. Looks like he has part of a foot in his hand that he's mowing on the toes.
Ugh. Cannibals, they're the worst.
Shit!
But they're not human. Are they really cannibals?
So
I thought that's what you said. They were cannibals.
yeah, it's possible that they eat themselves as well. We talked about the scorn may eat other scorn, so that would make them cannibalistic, right?
Yep.
It isn't eating humans, it's eating your own kind.
Right. Well, that was my point.
Yeah, but I thought you had said that.
I did.
I think I called them cannibals in the last battle, didn't I?
Yeah.
Trying to insult them.
Yeah, they're not. So when you roll a fumble on a missile weapon, that is bad because it usually means that your weapon is affected, Sean. So what I
You know,
I take it and snap it over my knee.
what I want you to do
I don't
now
do that.
is make a luck check. So if you make the luck check, it means something happened that you can fix within a few rounds. But if you fail the luck check, it means that it needs something much, much more. And you don't have a reroll pool, right?
Nope.
So this is going to take some time for you to fix. Like you won't be able
Well,
to
it is
fix it
because
here.
it is because I just snapped it over my knee.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm pissed off at my weapon. I got a short fuse. That's the way I roll.
All right, so that sounds loud.
Well, I'm like, look at how far away I am. What is that range?
From this guy?
How do I get range on this thing? How do you draw the arrow?
It looks like a circle with a comb in it. It's right below the magnifying glass. So you're 75 feet from that guy.
I'm not shooting that guy. I'm shooting this guy way
Right.
down here.
I understand that, but these guys would hear you
Oh,
possibly
I see the sound.
bust.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. They can hear me all they want.
You guys are so good at this game.
I failed to obviously remember that guy's closer.
All right. What was I looking for?
Actually, that's fine. I yell at that point, "Hey, stupid asses, over here! Hey, Scorny boys, I got an arm for ya!"
Horny scornies.
Hey!
All right. So definitely some of them are like, what the hell? What's going on? You guys can
Over
hear,
here!
you guys hear Hobbs start yelling.
Hey!
It's obvious he's yelling at the scorn though, not you guys.
So we move in. So can I move my guy? I did move him.
Yeah, you go running up there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go in there and start untrussing him.
All right. So
Me too.
as soon as you run around the corner, you see a scorn. He looks like he just stood up from where he was seated on the hillock.
Like
he
looking
should,
at me.
He should
or-
not have done that. He should not have stood up.
Why?
Get him, Matt Crew.
He stood up. Yeah. You guys both rush over there. So let's roll initiative.
Mhm.
They don't necessarily see you, but I want to roll initiative regardless. Terrible failure from Macru.
Give me just a second. All right. I'm just taking notes while we're getting ready. Okay. Initiative.
I can sense a long talk about Hobbs breaking his bow. All right, so Rokan, what are you gonna do?
Piece of shit.
All right. So I've got advantage over this guy, but he's 20 feet away, right?
Mm-hmm. You can make it that far.
Let's do that. I'm gonna run at him and I'm gonna hit him with my claw.
Oh, how long did I say it's been? How many hours?
You didn't.
You
No,
did.
I did. I mentioned it. I mentioned it when we were talking about it. Just a few hours, right?
No, what you said when Hawk asked how long I will have this is that I don't know.
That's not what I'm
I don't
asking.
know.
I'm asking how long has it been since you got it?
Well,
A few hours,
I
right?
would guess it's been a few hours. Yeah.
I think that's what I explained. A few hours when you guys made the tracks, following them, and you kind of started to maybe get a little lost or whatever. But it's still there, so go ahead and make an attack roll.
All right. So
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
A 9
Gasp.
is a miss. What's Hobbs doing?
good is it to have a chitinous claw if I can't hit anybody with it?
Scorn!
Hobbs continues to yell.
Hey!
All right, this guy turns.
Over here!
What the hell? He turns. He's got an ugly head, of course. I wonder if I have a scorn picture. Oh, this is what I was using before.
Yep, that looks familiar.
That's not the actual Scorn picture. I'll zoom in for those of you at home. Here's a Scorn picture from... Yeah, you just do is look at closer at the tokens.
Good looking.
Hey, good looking. All right, so he attacks you. Oh, 1d20. All right. But it's not, he doesn't have like, his club is sitting at his feet. So 3 points of damage, and he elbows you, Rokan.
Would I?
It's up to
would
you,
I
Mac.
be able to,
Oh,
would
you
I
want
be
to try
able
and...
to do-
Yeah?
Yeah, like a rescue or whatever.
Yeah. What are you going to do? Narratively.
Yeah, just like kind of pull him out of the way of the swinging fist.
So-
or
You're like
rock.
15 feet away, so you're going to run up there and pull him, or you're just going to kind of shoulder him out of the way, or...
Yeah, whatever. Because I can move into this, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
As long as you're
okay,
within
so I'll do
20
that.
feet. Then shoulder him out of the way.
Yeah.
All right. Make a dex check.
Ba-boom!
Great success. Now make a luck strength check.
Luck strength.
Failure. Do you have a reroll pool left?
Nope.
Nope. So you cannot. So you are elbowed, even though Macru attempts to. So you cannot do another exploit unless something changes against this guy, Hawk. Okay?
Against that particular individual.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. So now it's your turn.
My turn?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm gonna axe this man into oblivion. Prepare to meet Graxus, you scumbag. That threat works. I can't find where's my freaking axe? There it is.
Good.
Yeah!
Ooh, that's a hit.
That's 6 damage.
He is not down. These guys disperse. One guy has like this massive femur. It looks like of some huge beast that he wields two-handed, puts it above his head, like a Tusken Raider on the Mandalorian. And these guys kind of disperse out and come after you guys. All right. What did I say? Oh, this guy's got that many points. All right. You did 6. Does this scenario remind anyone of anything?
War and Peace?
Yes, that's... All right, there's his
Marching
bar.
into
I gave him
Russia
his
in the
health
winter?
bar. Jeez. All right. I gave you his health bar there. See, he is pretty wounded, but... All right, but this guy... Oh, he not yet. That'll be next round. Let's roll initiative.
Boom!
Oh, hey, you rolled a 19, Hawk. So axes. Anytime you roll a 19...
That's right. Oh, you know what? I got it right down. The target must roll on the injuries and setbacks table.
All right. Sean?
I typed that into the
Sean,
description.
roll a d20, Sean. All right, luck check stops it. He fails his luck check. Excuse me.
Easy.
I'm looking for the injury table here. I wonder if that's on that sheet. Here we go. Injuries and setbacks, page 79. All right, roll a d20. Ooh, a 20.
Damn.
You actually want a lower roll on this because it's set up for people. So basically, you're just gonna the blow does some damage, but is gonna leave a minor scar.
Oh well. Okay. Maybe next.
Nothing
time.
next. All right, initiative success, great success. Hobbs, what are you gonna do? Continue to yell, or are you gonna get ready to run, or
Continue to yell. Hey! And then I'm gonna have Mukai. I'm gonna have him just move up, kind of like in here.
Mukai is
still gotta-
wounded, right?
No, why is he wounded?
He got
Why is
hit.
he wounded?
Right
Mukai
now?
got hit. No, he got hit in the last fight.
I don't.
Yeah,
think
by
so.
one of there were like three things all got hit. Mukai got hit. Maybe not. Maybe someone else took that damage. I don't know.
I
We'll
got
forget
hit.
about it. Forget about it. I thought like when the volley of arrows came, or like when they threw stone javelins, Mukai got hit. We'll watch it back. We'll check it out. Anyway, for now, we'll say he's slinking still.
He's just gonna stay. He's gonna lay low right there in case somebody gets between or comes and charges me. But otherwise, I'm score.
Hawk, I was going to have you roll the d20, but Hobbs rolled it for you since it was your injury and setback, but no problem. Okay, nice. Success for MacRoo. What are you going to do, buddy?
He's
Action
going to
again.
take a little, once more, he's going to take the axe to the noggin. Ba-boom!
This is...
Well, maybe not this time.
All right, so this guy is going to do what? All right. He gets into a tussle with MacRoo.
A tussle.
Tussle, sir.
Yo! That don't sound like no fun.
3 points of damage. Knees MacRoo in the gonads. They're growing with inflammation.
Save me,
Can
Rokan.
I'm right next to him. Can I say
Hold up there.
slide my staff in between there and
Oh, yeah, you can
Yeah,
rescue
blocking
exploit if you'd like. I don't know. I don't think you're going to be able to stop a knee with your staff. You're going to have to try and block it another way or push him or something like that.
body check him?
Yeah. Are you doing that against the Scorn or just against MacRoo?
Against the scorn.
You're just trying to nudge him enough that it misses. All right, make a dex
Body
check.
check him back.
Success.
All right, luck strength check. Failure. Would you like to
I
use
tried,
your
man.
reroll pool?
Yeah. How many rerolls do I have?
You should only have one. Have you used one?
No, I just want to make. I didn't have it filled in originally, so make sure it's right.
One per level.
Okay, so do I do the luck strength over again? That's what I
Yep.
do.
Yep. Another failure.
Failure.
Reroll pools expended for everyone. MacRoo takes that damage. Oh, this guy comes charging down the hill. Strike at Rokan.
Great.
It's a 10. Misses, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm 11. So
+1.
right, +1 because I'm right next to.
MacRoo.
Do you want to have Mukai attack that guy who came rushing up?
Yes.
Do it.
It's I think 11, actually. I think it's D20 +1, right?
Yep. He's a one-hit dice creature. He gets a +1. Roll damage.
5 points of damage.
He's like, ah! As Mukai comes up and starts munching on him, just as he was munching on someone else, likely. All right, I think that is... this guy who's here gets to attack either... No, yeah. He already hit. No, that's the... Yeah, he already hit because that's the one you tried to stop. All right, I think it is now Rokan's turn.
Guy right in front of me that's already wounded, I'm going to try and hit with my claw.
You're going to miss that claw when it goes away.
Well, I don't know. I can't hit a fucking thing with it, so...
Hit! You've attacked
you go, buddy.
3 times, and you've hit 66% of the time with it.
All right, so...
D10 plus 2.
That's it. D10, all right, so it's... Jesus.
What happens to this guy?
Oh, it's just going to cave his skull in.
Okay.
Snip his head off.
Upside to having a kite in his claw right there.
He could have snipped his head off for sure. All right, nice. 1 scorn down, 100 to go. I think it's initiative again. Failure on Macru, failure Hobbs. Rokan, are you casting?
I will be casting, but well, doesn't matter.
You have to say it before you roll initiative.
I am preparing to cast, but
okay.
I'm looking to see my initiative. It didn't go through.
Nope.
There we go.
Mm-mm.
You didn't.
It should. I see it now.
What'd you get?
Oh, there it is.
Great
success. Oh, the first one was a great success. The second one was just a plain old success. We'll give you the first one, though. What are you going to do, sir? Cast away.
So what I want to know, so I got to ask this, is can I cast and move? Or move and cast?
Move and cast. No, I think you can do either.
Either or both? I'm asking about both.
You can't move, cast, move, but you could do either of the other two.
So I can move and cast.
Or cast and move.
Right, so I'm going to move, reposition here just slightly, and then cast.
All right, if you move out of melee, he will get an attack on you.
He's dead.
Yeah, that guy's dead. I guess what I'm wanting to do is move into this position and cast to the south.
Okay, if you move out of base-to-base contact with the other guy, he will get a free attack on you.
All right, then I'm just going to cast from where I'm standing, but it's going to be at this angle, right?
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Right? Thunderous Invocation.
Sure.
That's where I'm going here.
All right. There's a saving throw for the live guy. Ooh, that doesn't look good. All right. Hey! So roll D. Oh, yeah. Do your dark and dangerous magic roll.
My favorite part of the game.
Yeah.
I feel like since it's ranged 30, you could choose where you put it, but it moves away from you. Oh, at a range of 30. Maybe it's just being confusing there. It seems like it should start where you are. You shouldn't be able to put it anywhere. But anyhow, that's the way you've been doing it. So success there. Roll 2d8 and a d6.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ah, whoa.
Sweet.
Oh. Ah.
What'd he say?
Ah. Once again, the thunderous
10 points of
invocation.
damage. Man, that is an awesome spell.
Not as good as sleep.
Didn't kill the other guy?
I can't get it to come up, so I can make it X. I'm off.
Oh, whoops. I got my
There we go.
All right. Oh. Whoa! That corpse goes flying off.
I like that.
all the leaves and the twigs and everything just picks up and then flies off in this wave of energy.
So like this guy just saw 2 corpses fly in front of him.
And he just heard this huge like a cannon going off. All right, who's up? So your dark and dangerous magic goes up 1?
Yep.
And you roll under that to activate it, right?
Yeah.
Or to trigger it or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. All right. He's not sure, but they continue.
That's because they're stupid.
Hey, Hobbs, I gotta take out my dogs quick. I'm gonna try to make it quick.
All right. This guy's going to attack your hound.
EC.
I'm going to take a quick break, too.
He misses. Actually, your hound gets to attack back because it was a critical fumble. We can just take a break if you want right there.
Okay.
All right, but don't forget that free attack when we get back. Break time. Break time. So you guys didn't get trick-or-treaters last night? Nope, he's got his headphones off.
All right. Who are we joined by in the chat? What am I downplaying, AWOL Trooper? What 2 successes am I downplaying? There's a saving throw for the live guy. Ooh, that doesn't look good. There's a saving throw for the live guy. Ooh, that doesn't look good. There's a saving throw for the live guy. Well, I can only give him one. I can only give him one initiative roll. I can't give him 2 just because he clicked twice. That wouldn't be right. I'm terrible, AWOL Trooper. I'm a hard ass. I'm as hard as it gets, man. I don't know.
That's how we feel too.
Do you?
No.
You could. I mean, it would be all right. All right. So what are you thinking so far, Aaron?
Well, I'm having fun with the spell casting.
Well, that's good. Hey, you said you played 5e. Did you start with the starter set, or what did you start with?
I don't know. I played whatever my kid had. I just followed her lead.
Did she get a box?
No, I think she was. Well, I can't remember what she said. I think she was working with the AD&D books, but I could be wrong.
Really? Why would she have those?
Yeah, because I gave them to her. They were mine. But then she had gotten some other stuff on her own, and I can't remember exactly.
That's pretty awesome. The $10 ones from Fact and Fancy?
Yeah.
Remember where they were on sale then?
Big money at the time.
It was. Dude, I have never, I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I have tried to recreate the chocolate malt from Fact and Fancy, and I've never gotten one that I liked as much as those.
Not Fact and Fancy, the Kitsch.
No. Oh, yeah. The Kitsch was across the street from Fact and Fancy.
Exactly.
Yes,
right
yeah.
Across the street from Fact and Fancy. So you'd go
yeah.
there, and then you'd go get the chocolate malt to...
Yeah, we would go to like the Hallmark store and the Fact and Fancy, get our comics, and then we would go to the Kitsch, and then we would always have... I don't know how many times we did it. It seems like we did it a lot, but I don't know how many times we actually did it. But it seems like we used to do that like at least like once a month or every week or something.
Yep, Nellie needs to make us a grilled cheese and a chocolate malt.
Yeah, so what was the secret of that chocolate malt, and why? Do you remember it being really good or no?
Oh, it was amazing, and I can picture it to this day. I mean, it's and it's the it's different than a shake because it's got the actual malted milk.
Right, yeah, but I mean, you can order a chocolate malt, but they still don't taste as good as those did. No. And I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why that. Well, Hawk is old as shit. Maybe he knows.
What? Why a malted would taste better 10 years ago than now?
Not 10 years, 30 years.
30
oh, I don't know. But
35 years, yeah.
Why does I wonder that about a lot of stuff. Why does like some if you like here in Morris, if you go to DQ and you get a peanut butter blizzard, and then you go to Culver's and get a peanut butter concrete mixer, it should be the same shit, but the DQ one is way better. So I don't know. I don't know why one place's malted is going to be better than another's.
Well, with like DQ and Culver's is using custard, right?
Yeah.
And DQ would use ice cream, so that's going to account for some of your flavor difference.
But I mean, so who else? Like, there's not dairy. So let me take Culver's out of the picture, but you go to like a Dairy Hut or one of the other chains, and
Dairy Delight or whatever. Yeah.
Dairy Delight. Yeah, one of them will be better, and I don't know. But malteds are fantastic.
Yes, they are.
We're waiting on Sean, AWOL Trooper. Well, I've had malt. They have malt at Culver's. I've gone all sorts of different places and tried to find it, and I have not been able to find it anywhere else. I think because it was like one of those corner, what do they call those things?
Store?
No, like in the old days, you went to the something and you
Malt
like.
shop?
Was it called a malt shop? Doesn't seem right. Isn't that what they actually had? Like they had like. I thought there were terms for them.
Yeah, but you had they put actually meter out the malted as a powder into the thing, put the ice cream in, and then all of that goes onto a hand mixer. This is all in a metal, almost looks like the bottom half of a drink shaker, right? And then that's what would get poured into your glass, and it was amazing. Usually a little too thick to drink through the straw at first, and then you let it let it sit a little bit, and then it was just amazing.
It was so good.
It might just be the quality of the ice cream too. I mean, there's probably more chemicals / preservatives in them now than there used to be.
Well, and I don't know if they bought it or if they made it, because the original name of the Kitch Inn, which was KITCH-INN, was the Candy Kitchen. And Andy, and I can't think of his last name now, it'll come to me later, but he made his own candy. So they may have made ice cream there.
Yeah. We got a place like that in town.
But yeah, and it was had the little we would always sit up at the counter.
Like an ice cream. It wasn't an ice cream parlor. I thought there was a name for like when you would go like in the 40s. Like it's kind of like a Five and Dime, but I think of that of being like the dime store, which is like a store where you Ben Franklin or whatever, where things were cost a dime or something. So that's not what it was called. This was like an actual soda shop. Is that what I'm thinking?
So soda fountain.
Soda shop. I don't know. There's like a term for it that they would use in the 50s and 60s. Because there was I have an idea in my head exactly what they look like. They'd have like those red stools with backs, and it would all be like stainless steel. But at the kitchen, it wasn't. They had it was a different kind of counter that it wasn't like you think of a diner, or and you think of this other thing as the places that the people went in that era. And this was like kind of a throwback 35 years ago, 40 years ago when we went, when we were 10, because we didn't have cars.
Right. And it was a diner counter. It would have been Formica, but the equipment would have been with red, single, no backs, stools, and Formica countertop.
I always referred to that as a malt shop.
Okay, I feel like there's a term for it that I've heard of, like in like mafia shows and stuff. Oh, get up your ass up there to the. Like they used to say Five and Dime too. That's like AWOL Trooper mentioned, but yeah, that's where we would go and read our D&D books that we just got, or our comics. So we would sit there. I don't even remember. Oh, it was in the summer when I probably rode my bike into town. That's why we would have been doing that.
But there was a place in Amboy. I don't know if you remember this, Hobbs, because I think they took the soda fountain out.
I remember it.
Gambles. It was called Gambles.
Oh, I don't remember the name of it, but it was like to the left or west of the bank, right? Kind of almost on the corner.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, it was like right on the corner. It was called Gambles, and it was actually a drugstore, but they had a soda fountain in there. And it was always so cool when Mom would go in there to get whatever, probably cocaine, and then and then occasionally, not always, but occasionally, she'd let us get like a cherry Coke, which was like, ooh, cherry Coke.
Because that was made with like real vanilla back in that day. It wasn't like cherry Coke. Cherry Coke didn't exist in the cans from Coca-Cola.
Right.
Yeah.
It was like a very cool thing. It was like a sort of a throwback to the 50s. But yeah, that soda fountain in there was very cool. I loved going in there. I think they sold comic books in there too, if I'm remembering right. Or maybe not comic books, but they had like a magazine rack.
At Beggs's, they did.
Mm-hmm.
They had a spiral circular magazine rack that had comics in it.
That's where we bought all of our comics, and that place was the worst because it was not consistent about what comics it would get. It was a complete grab bag. Like I liked reading the Avengers, so I'd get Avengers issue 101, 102, and 103, and then you wouldn't see Avengers for like 6 months, and then here's issue 115. It's like, well, what happened to the rest of them?
Such a fiasco.
God, I hated that damn store.
It's closed now. Now, like some guy just uses it for a storage building when I went through there.
Oh, is it? Oh, I thought is the liquor store still open there?
I don't know. It might be. Excuse me. All right. So Sean, this Scorn attacked Mukai, and when you roll a critical failure in melee combat as opposed to missile combat, you get a counter attack. So Mukai can counter attack this guy.
I wish he would.
Oh!
All right. So natural 20 is max damage. So what's his max damage? 7? Sean?
Did we lose his mic?
Yeah, we can't hear you, Sean. You're still muted.
Not muted.
Now we can hear you.
Now we can hear
Gotcha.
Now you get.
There you are.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's weird. I think it's a browser thing where if I have more than one tab open and I'm not on the Discord tab, it mutes me. Strange. Anyways, 7 points of damage.
All right, yeah. So as this guy tries to attack, Mukai darts out of the side and leaps up and tears out his throat. Thuds to the ground, dead. Sweet. All right, so, but the others are coming.
So, but
We are butt merchants.
Oh God.
Oh, that was about 3 hours of
Laughter.
interruption.
So just point of inquisition here.
Yes, sir.
Seeing their companions just blown bodily across the thing there doesn't give these guys who are approaching pause.
I rolled for them and it did not.
All right.
Yeah. So there isn't really a morale test in low fantasy gaming, but I think I got it out of 5th edition. It does not have morale tests either. And that's what I think that's what the 6 was. I think the 6 was that will test a wall trooper above the 1 when the other guy attacked. I can't remember but basically what I do is I use their will, and if you make a will test, then that's their reaction. That's basically their reaction roll in that situation. So yeah, with the magic and such, it still made it. These guys are pretty willful. So anyway, initiative.
Initiative.
Oh, Hobbs and MacLeod didn't get a turn, I guess. MacLeod?
Oh, well, let me just get ahead of Rokon, and I will, as I'm moving forward, I will say, Rokon, go up, untie those guys.
Yep.
Use that pincher. Use that pincher to good use.
Good idea.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like MacLeod or Hobbs are that nervous or worried about the pincher. You don't have a turn, Rokon. That was last turn that you did your spell. So you can't move. Oh, I guess you can move afterwards, but that seems a little weird. I don't care. Whatever. Anyhow, Hobbs, what are you doing?
I'm gonna move up and attack that guy.
Can you get there?
It's 25 feet.
All right. I don't know if I have the diagonal measuring device on, but go ahead.
I don't think so either.
It was 25 feet.
But it could be 30 maybe, but I should still get there.
Yeah, you're still there.
All right, then I
Go ahead.
attack him with my long sword that is still in one piece.
Oh.
Ba-boom.
Hits.
7 damage.
Oh.
Nice swing, buddy.
What happens to this guy when you charge up there and slice him?
I have my sword drawn like out onto the side of my kind of up and high like this, straight, and then I just keep running, and I run right by him as the sword goes right through his head, and then as he falls, I put the sword down into the ground and I pull it back out.
Nice. I
Do
really
you want
want
me to
to
repeat that? Do you want
I
me
really
to say
wanna-
that again?
picture that ultra competent, but it just sounded kind of funny as some guy comes running by and woo, but if he didn't, kind of keep it down and then jump up and slice it through, puncture the ground, and yeah, it was good. Good work, sir. All right. No points for you. A big no point prize. Looks like you guys are wasting some score, and you've already killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
That's
like
because they're a bunch of pussies.
The leader and 3 others remain. All right, so Rokan. Oh, let's roll initiative.
Whoopsie doodle.
Yeah, go. Everybody goes.
Ooh, great success. That's great. All right,
Success.
so this guy's about to feel the anger of my axe right in his glabella.
All right, so you rush up the hillock and down that other raised area, but he's a little bit below you, and you can chop down on him with a +1.
Damn straight. Nice.
Yeah, mother trucker.
A 10.
Misses.
God dang it. McCrew's the worst.
I feel like he should have another name like
gets a hit.
Mr. McGillicuddy McCrew or something. It seems like it should have a couple more. Hobbs.
Three Stooges McCrew.
Filibuster McCrew. What are you going to do? Hobbs.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
I'm going to... I'm going to move up to here.
Ooh, I feel like the retreat has changed to an attack.
Like right up against that wall with Mr. Mukai right there.
All right, so that wall is maybe 2 feet high. You'd want to be over to the west a little farther if you want it to be. No, the wall that Hobbs is at. This wall is taller. This whole wall wrong here is probably 5 to 8 to nothing to 5 to nothing to 2.
I'll be right.
Right here is 2
on the
to-
corner.
okay.
And I'll
You can
put
see how they're kind of different.
Mukai
One's
right
taller as they go.
Mm-hmm.
Mukai streaking out in the open. All right. Rokan.
I am running up and I'm cutting these guys free.
So you can do 2 at a time can be freed in one round.
Sweet.
So I'm gonna do a quick look over them, and whoever looks the most physically capable, I'm gonna start with.
All right. So this guy looks the least physically capable. He's got a boot there because he's missing a leg.
Because then the other one can help.
That's
Okay.
great that they have a symbol for missing a leg.
Well, boot is probably not the best one, but that's what we're using. All right.
What it's all
So
about?
a boot. That's what it's a boot, sir.
That's what it's all about.
How do you like my toque? All right.
Stab it, hoser.
Oh, God. Man, that GRG Presents and the Hobbs and Friends thing might be a little big for this. What do you guys think? No, it looks all right, I guess. Anyway.
That's fine.
All right. So it's their turn.
That guy's a wang. Oh. Afraid of me, huh?
He would have trouble getting up on the hill. He got up on the hill first, and now he's going to flank you.
I ain't gonna flank.
Let's see where this guy goes. Oh boy. This guy's got the big 2-handed club. Leaps down here. Holds it above his head like a Tuscan Raider and shouts out again. All right. This guy attacks back on you, MacCrew. McGillicuddy. Oh, that's a 17.
Oh, ding dong.
MacCrew is dead. Ding dong. MacCrew is dead.
Well, let's not get...
3 points of damage. No one is close enough to do a rescue exploit. Would you like to sunder your shield, sir?
Oh, yeah, right. I forgot all about that. I absolutely will sunder my shield. Oops. Gee.
Alrighty, let's make a luck check.
Luck check.
Just straight
Sunder
luck
a
check.
shield?
No, you automatically successfully sunder. Make a luck check. Trust me, sir. Success. All right.
Success.
So you could fix it fairly quickly if you needed to. It's not destroyed. You could fix it, if you had 5 or 10 minutes.
I gotcha.
And just like basically rip the arm strap away or something. It's unusable at this point, but it's not something like you have to buy a new one. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I think it's initiative time.
Time for my crew to shine. Success.
Failure for Rokan. Hobbs does 2 of them. Both of them a success.
He's getting a little carried away.
Both the same roll.
Hobbs, what are you going to do?
Almost. I am going to. I'm gonna go and attack this guy.
Oh, kaboom!
Doesn't count because
booey.
I didn't tell you to roll.
Booyah.
Oh,
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. All
And
right.
then Mukai
He's not dead.
Mukai is going to jump. He's going to jump over this little 2-foot wall
Okay.
and onto this guy's face.
Is he charging him?
He is going to charge him.
All right. I forgot what charge does, but that's a good
Plus,
idea.
I think he has an advantage because I don't know if that's considered a flank. I guess it depends on.
No. Flank, you have to be like the opposite.
Well, he will be once I plow through his ass.
Why don't you...
Like literally plowing through his ass.
Oh, God, that sounds so gross.
You're making a furrow.
Enough already.
Oh,
Reaping what
7,
you sow.
8, plus whatever charge gets
You
me.
may have it.
I'm
You
gonna
may have
guess
like an
that's
advantage or something. That's what I'm trying to look up here. As I saw it.
Probably gonna come up
Plus
just
2.
a bit short. That's a 10. That's a full
Just
10.
a bit short.
Just a bit short. Fantastic.
just a bit outside.
It's all right.
You missed him by that much.
Next time it'll be advantage as I flank him.
All right. So
That guy
he-
didn't die with 8 points of damage? Holy cow.
Nope. He did not.
Wow.
He is
Be the
gonna-
leader.
Oh, he's going to take opportunity here since he gets advantage attacking a charging creature.
Oh. Oh.
13.
Again,
Mukai?
that hits a wolf. Yeah, that hits. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. No, 2. No, my AC's 13. So, what do you get at 13?
He's attacking Mukai.
Yeah, I got an AC 13.
Okay. Yep. He just hits. 5 points.
Ouch. I do a rescue action on him.
Okay. What are you going to do?
Yeah, rescue the dog.
What are you going to do? Narratively explain your action. Did Sean freeze up?
It doesn't say how many hit points I have.
How many? When you say
Four-
Oh, no,
you
5.
mean Maku?
Hit dice 1 plus 2.
Yeah, D8 plus 2. I'll give him max, so 10.
Okay. Okay, so what do I need? A dex check?
You would have to make a dex check, yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, you can't.
Sorry.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, Mukai.
Well, you're supposed to
5 points
actually
damage.
give me a narrative way that you were doing
I
that.
push him out of the way. Get out of the way. Down.
Watch
Heal. Heal.
Down, boy. All right. It fails. Unfortunate. All right. Now for We got an attack going on up here. One of these guys get a +1. The first D20 is a +1 from being behind Bukai as he makes a stand on the ridge. Oh!
Ugh, for Fraggle Rock's sake.
So does a 16 hit?
Yes.
All right, so he gets hit twice. One for 7 points of damage. And the other for 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You're not close enough to save him, I don't think, Rokan.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, you are. 30 feet away.
Is there something I can do?
You could do a rescue action.
All right, let's do
But
that.
how many hit points do you actually have?
I had 5.
Oh, so he's still going to go down regardless. So it doesn't matter.
What? Oh, because he got hit twice.
Yeah. The first one was 5 points. The second one was 7 points. Well, 0 won't be as bad, though, so if you want to try that.
Yeah, try to save the 7.1.
He can't get to that one. He can't get to the 7-pointer. He can only get to the 5-pointer.
Oh, so it doesn't matter then.
Okay. Well,
All right, then.
all right. Whatever you want to do, I don't care. I'll have to read. I don't remember if you go into negatives and then there's a time that you automatically die. I think you just get cocked by these guys and slump to the ground and roll off the ridge. They throw up their arms and their weapons.
And their lunch.
Seeing that, this guy goes down here.
Oh, that is foolish. You sure he wants to do that?
That's what he's doing. The leader, the man, the myth, the legend. He is the king, so we'll give him a purple dot. He's royalty. Rokan.
All right, I free the other two.
All right, they are all free. The one.
And I'm going to say, hey, guys, pick up whatever you can and help us.
Illick, missing part of the leg. He seems not quite ready to.
Yeah, I figure he's not going to be much help. We'll understand that.
Hey, in a desperate situation, you do what you can. You lick Nace.
Illick Nace.
What is that?
That's his name.
Oh.
All right. Next, I think it's initiative time.
Yeah.
And Hawk,
Let's go, boys.
If you die again, I'm going to be so mad.
I did the best I could.
That's great, actually.
Rokan.
I'm just.
Yeah, sorry.
Hawk's guy about to die?
He's down, yeah.
Have you been watching?
He could be dead.
Dude, what in the hell? Starting to see a pattern here for some reason. just now occurred to me the pattern. Like, weird. Hey,
right.
I was thinking about making an online course on how to play fantasy role-playing games. And, Hawk, if I put that together, I would probably get you a free discount code, man. You could, take it for free.
But
if you were
why would he
if
need
you were
that?
going to offer the course how to survive a fantasy role-playing game, I would definitely take that.
That's the second part. Part 2, surviving as a player character.
That's the advanced course. I gotcha.
I call it the Hawk course.
Hawk horse.
Are you tired? Are you tired of dying every game that you try playing, no matter what the system is? Are you always rushing into battle and rolling shitty and succumbing to enemy damage?
Does it
Then
seem
this
like you
course
lack
is
a
for
level
you.
of impulse control? That,
I'm gonna take all of Hobbs's videos and I'm gonna take bits and pieces of Hawk out of there and put him in the promo video. Like, oh shit! God damn it!
Here's what you
Oh,
should have done.
down again? Oh. Don't be this guy. Take this
Here's what you
course.
should have done.
Session 3, character number 5. Session. All right, Rokan, what are you gonna do? Here, you can play one of these guys. Hawk. I'll just give him a red dot because we're sure he's not going to survive as soon as we let you take care of him.
Yeah, he's just like the red shirt.
So I'm going to start moving forward and watch and see. Come with me.
I'm coming. Let's go.
Roll a.
Come with me.
I'll fly into death. Make a charisma leadership roll, Rokan.
Failure.
Do you have leadership or no? No.
I don't know. I got a charisma +2, but
Be
it's,
under your skills.
No, I've got no.
Are you rolling an advantage or a disadvantage?
How would I know that?
Do you have
No,
it
Just
clicked?
as
you just-
advantage, no.
It would show up as 2 numbers, wouldn't it, Pops?
It is.
I only see one.
Targeted.
Oh, the target is showing up as 2 numbers.
I only see
Why
one.
is the target showing up as two?
I only see one. What are you guys
the
talking
target.
about?
The target. The target.
Not the
is
check,
showing
the
up.
target.
I know. I only see one. Check 18, target 15.
Oh, you have to roll your cursor over it.
Oh. Oh, I see. You're looking at that. That's.
Looks weird.
Yeah, let's see. Well, let me see
No,
something.
no.
Hold on a second.
No, yeah, the other ones don't do that. Hobbs's did on your dex check. It's all right. It's only like if you don't have the skill that it does that.
It does?
I wonder what it's doing.
It's taking the
smaller number.
yeah, but it's like a 15 and a 19. But
The target number should not be advantage or disadvantage.
No, I know that. It's something to do with the way it's written. Because somehow it's making it be under it because of what the other roll is. And it's like, what's your charisma? Do you have a +1 on your charisma?
2 +2
+2.
modifier 2.
I don't know. Hobbs's just did. Your dexterity check had 2, 12 and a 19.
But why would it have 2 different targets? I'm wondering.
It's something to do with the way that, because the 19, I don't know. It's something probably about the way that successes work. Well, something we'll do. I'll look into it another time.
What's the TF column in the sheet? What is that?
I don't know what TF is.
Because I don't either. On the attributes, there's score, max, mod, GS,
Oh, total
TF.
total failure.
Oh, so because my total failure on Dex is 19.
And that's probably what it is. Yeah. So if you rolled a 19, it would be a total failure. That's how it's deciding.
So it's
if
just
it's a success,
yeah.
great success, or total failure.
It has
all
to
those
take
things.
that number into consideration when you roll a target, and if you have a potential of a target failure, that's what it's got to be. That's what
Okay.
Aaron's probably rolling. So
Yeah. All right. Nice. So the only one that wants to follow you is the one that Hawk's controlling. The other 2 are going to help out
Naturally.
Illic. Okay.
All right. Well, we're going to go down and go after the closest guy.
Damn straight.
You're going to try to go uphill and attack him. What are you attacking him with?
I don't know what's lying around.
There is a bone that one of the things was using right here.
Yep, I'll go get that.
You could scoop that up.
I got it.
All right, what's Rokan doing? He's rushing up there. All right, you got a -1 to attack uphill. Go ahead. Both of you guys can attack. That is a hit.
Can I?
My
so I can
claw.
attack too, or
Yep.
all right, but a -1.
And the claw's a D10, right?
D10
That's the way
plus
it's
2 is 9. No matter how many hit points they have, you always leave them with the same amount after an attack. So weird. Didn't show up, did it? Oh, yeah, it did. There's his bar. All right. Let's see. Hobbs and Mukai.
Okay, so I will take a step here and smash him in the face. Jesus.
That might be enough. You dinged him pretty good last time.
Do I hit him or what?
Oh, yeah. That hits. Sorry.
There you go. One humongous point of damage.
This guy hasn't taken any damage, has he?
I thought he did.
Yeah.
I thought he took a poop ton of damage.
It was like
he's
8 got
or
to be close to
something.
dead. It's
Up above.
Oh, yeah. He's got 2. I think he has 1 hit point left. You're right. It's not on there because I didn't save it or something somehow, but I think you're right. Let's go with that.
Way to cheat, Hobbs.
Yeah, that's my
So
intention.
is he still up then?
Nope.
Oh, he's down. Okay.
Nope.
And then Mukai's gonna like run at this guy and charge him.
So he's on the other side of the wall.
It's a 2-foot wall, right?
so he's going to run around the other side of the wall.
No, this is taller. As it goes up, you can see where it goes up and down, remember? See how it's
All
up
right.
and higher? He could jump over that right there, though, probably. Yeah, so it is pretty low right there, actually. You could jump over it from there. Is he charging him?
He's only
Yeah,
got
that
5 hit points. Yeah, I'll charge him. What the hell? He's
All
a
right.
wolf man. That's what he would do.
Do it.
So I think the last time was +2
I
for
think so
charge.
as well, yeah.
So that's a 12.
That hits.
See?
He would take
Even the wolf get it.
2 points of damage. 2.
There's no.
Say-
Isn't there a bonus on the charge? No.
I don't know about the charge.
32. Action. Common actions. Now I can't find the dang charge for some reason.
Charge! 68.
Charge my ace. Nope. It says you can move twice as far. You get a +2 to attack. And they get advantage in any attacks back.
Fantastic. 2 points. You're welcome. You're welcome, Scorn Boy. I say, Ukai! Heal! Ukai!
There you go. All right. Who's up? Is that it?
Was it for me?
I think that's it.
Yeah. Looks like Rokan, Hawk, everyone attacked. All right. Those guys keep their positions of being ahead of you or above you. Ooh, a 7 and a 1. The 1 is against Rokan. You can take a strike back because you rolled a 1, which is a critical failure. So you get a counter strike outside of your normal
All right.
turn. That's a miss.
Yep.
So this guy has a big 2-handed club on Mukai. This doesn't sound good. 14. That hits. He has an AC of 13, correct?
He got 2 strike. Oh, because he charged.
Yeah, he has advantage. I'm trying to see how much damage it does on okay. No one cares if MacLeod goes down, but everyone's worried about Mukai.
The poor puppy.
Everybody loves a dog.
Move it up.
I think I saw that in several John Wayne movies. The dog would get killed and everybody'd freak out, but 20 of his friends get shot. Nobody cares.
2 points on Mukai. That's it. I think it's initiative. Just roll a d20, Hawk.
Right on. Was a 12 do for me?
I'm going to tell you in a second.
Great success.
No, failure.
I'm a failure.
Are you rolling twice, once for your dog? Or what's your thought process there, Sean? Or is it
Your
automatic?
mic went out, Sean.
I'm wondering why it's doing that. I'm only pushing the initiative button twice or once. It must be. Hold on a second. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know why
So I
it's doing
pushed it
twice.
just
I'm
now
only
and
hitting
it's not
twice.
doing anything. There. Yeah, I don't know.
Great success was first, so what are you guys doing?
I go over and attack that guy, kick his ass, sea bass.
Is Mukai staying in combat, or
Yeah, oops. That's not what I wanted to do, but I'll do it anyway. I don't know how long it is.
Flank him.
My buttons are all that jacked up. I don't know if I can flank him and still get there in one move. What was that movement?
Mukai could jump around him and flank him?
That's true. I'll do that. Boink.
No, you can't. You don't have enough movement. Mukai could. Like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I do that.
Take that, you dirty scoundrel.
Dirty
Kill him.
bastard.
Kill him. Kill him.
I can't.
Kill the score. Kill the score. Kill the score. Oh, kaboom!
Actually, yeah, that should be the same. Except it's not. My wolf gets advantage. I don't.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, but so that damage is not correct. The damage should be because I think the to hit is still the same.
Oh, was that Mukai's roll or your roll?
It's my roll at advantage, but I don't get advantage.
Well, the 11 would still hit, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. So the damage for Mukai is 5 points.
Well, you haven't rolled for Mukai yet. That was your roll.
Then it stand. Okay.
You still need to make an attack roll for Mukai. You can't really use your sword. You need to make another thing on your sheet that would be hit Mukai's attack. All right, so Mukai
Seven.
actually.
It's 18.
What's this roll 20 right here? The first one.
It's a 1. It's
Yeah.
advantage.
Oh,
Mukai gets advantage
shoot.
on attacks
good
that are
thing.
flanked.
Yeah. You're right. Roll
I do
damage.
not. He
That made me
takes
nervous because
7.
he would have taken a counter strike with that one.
He takes 5 points of damage. I rolled the d6 above.
Okay, perfect.
And then
12 total.
Third says no. It would be 5. 12. Yes, correct. 12. Final answer. Sorry. Fucking A, man. Math is hard. Yes, 12 damage total. Son of a bitch.
I think that's enough to kill him.
I hope so.
Mukai goes back there and Achilles tendons him, and Hobbs
Yeah.
finishes him off.
Yeah, man.
Sword
you guys
thrust
make
to
it-
the face.
You guys make it look so easy.
Word.
Oh yeah, he had 10 hit points left. There it is. I thought he did, but I was like, it's not showing up anywhere. All right, yeah, he's down. Yeah, so that's why these guys are prowl around here. on the outskirts. All right, so I think everyone is gone. What was your initiative?
so.
Yeah, Rokan was a failure. So these guys are gonna.
Wait a minute. I didn't go, did I?
You had a failure as well on your initiative, so they go before you.
Oh, gotcha.
Huh? They don't care that their leader just got cut down and bitten, so they keep on going. So the first roll will be against this unknown person that may become your character.
Greatest adventurer ever.
Oh, a natural 20 on him, so he takes 7 points of damage.
But he's got 45.
Why does that not surprise me?
roll 2d8, Hawk, and you can have the higher one be your hit points.
Oh.
Martha.
All right, Rokan, what are you gonna do?
All right. Let's see. I think I've hurt the guy in front of me pretty badly.
He has been hurt, yes.
Yeah, I'm going to take a shot at him.
Kill him good.
Damn it. No, I missed him.
That is a miss. Initiative.
Kill the wabbit. Kill the wabbit. Kill the wabbit.
Sean. Sean, stop looking at other tabs on the internet. It takes away your sound.
I failed.
Rokan, what are you gonna do? Hair
All right,
Rokan.
Rescue Merku.
He should have rescued the other dude last round when he got brained.
So I'm thinking I need to do some sort of back off here.
So do you want to try to rescue the other guy last round because you probably forgot you could do that?
I did kind of forget that I could do that. Yeah, I can give that a shot.
All right, so make a dex check. How are you doing it? Trying to push him off to the side again?
Yeah. Just
Push
kinda
Dex
him
check. You guys are already
quick
trying to
leg
fight
down.
uphill.
So
All right,
dex check.
You failed anyway, so
Oh.
it doesn't matter.
All right. So
Now it's your turn. If you back off, they're both going to get an attack on you. But you can dodge, and they'll be at either at disadvantage or you get a +2 to your AC.
I think it's +2 AC.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna back off and dodge. Give myself some room between me and these guys. What do I need to do that?
You don't have to do anything. You just would back off, and they would each get an attack on you.
Okay. So I'm gonna
13
around
hit
this
you?
way.
Does a 13 hit you?
Armor class is 11 +2 would be 13 if I've got it. If I've got that addition.
Oh yeah, you do. You don't have the thing from MacLeod because he's down.
Right. My armor class is 11.
Okay, so that's a hit. How many hit points you got left?
3.
3?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Oh boy! As you try to flee,
Oh shit. Hey, save him. Hey.
you're too far away. You got to be within 30 feet.
Duck.
Look out! Ooh.
Ooh.
He's cold cocked. All
Does
right.
Does the claw disappear?
No.
He's gonna die with a claw.
Gotten fond of that claw. I'm kind of proud of it.
All right. Hobbs. And Mukai, you guys going to retreat?
No, man. I think I can take these two guys, actually.
These guys, it's not a TPK yet, guys. What character left? It's your turn, man. What are you going to do?
These douchebags up here,
man.
they're still doing nothing, huh?
They fled with, they've already left the scene. Remember, they're helping the other guy get away.
Well, we saved him.
Yeah, we did.
You guys may not be dead. There's still a roll to see if you are.
What is my move?
30 feet.
So I could get there in 2.
Or you could charge, but they're up a hill.
Or if you had a bow.
And you, don't forget there's a big wall in front of you. You're going to have to traverse the wall first.
That's fine. How far can I move then?
30 feet.
That's it?
Are you doing a double move? You go 5,
Potentially.
10 there. Now you can go, you'd have 20 more feet. Mukai?
Okay. And I do that stealthily. I don't even know if they're going to know I'm there.
They obviously did not notice the other, so...
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
Oh, God, Jesus.
Sorry.
I just want to make a roll. I don't want to really talk about what I'm doing.
Sorry.
Or interact.
I didn't know if I said, hey, I want to move stealthily, that I wouldn't have to roll. So, sorry.
So,
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I don't feel like you're
Did I
that
say
sorry.
I was sorry?
I hear it, but I don't feel like I believe it.
I'm going to send you a card.
So these guys reach down, and one grabs a hold of the leg of the guy, holds him up, and the other guy takes his axe and chops down at his groin to try and chop the leg off.
What?
All right. Initiative. All right, so it doesn't chop his leg, it just starts to split him, and they just keep chopping down to try and split this guy in half, blood splurting everywhere.
Was it just some dude?
Yeah, it's one of the guys that you had saved that Hawk took over.
This is what he gets for helping
Naturally.
us.
No wonder, now you know why the others fled. You guys ever seen Bone Tomahawk?
Yep.
Yes.
Did you recognize this imagery then, or?
I can picture that now.
This
yeah,
imagery.
The guy did it.
Oh, yeah.
Sean, you never seen Bone Tomahawk?
No.
Now I think you want to after you find out what you got to look forward to.
Not sure about that.
So these guys seem pretty busy, and they're going to be busy for the next minute or two. What are you going to do?
I'm going to
Take a short
go up there
rest.
and kick their ass.
So you'll be able to get up there. Go ahead, and with the stealth check, you can get where you want to be. Is that where you're downhill from them there? If you want to be at the same level they are, it's this square here. Or you could check on MacLeod to see if he's not dead, or Rokan to see if he's not dead.
Yeah. So I'm going to sneak up there, check on those two yahoos as they're standing there.
I'm just asking you
I
if
don't
you
think
want
so.
to. Okay, it's up to you. I'm just asking.
I got to dispatch this guy.
All right.
Where do I
Dispatch.
here?
First things first, man.
I'm calling dispatch. You can get it right up to wherever you want to be, Sean. You can be.
I'm going to go.
This is the one you probably want to be.
I want to get to there.
All right, you'd still be downhill from him there.
Still?
Yeah, because it goes like this. Don't you see it?
Oh, I see. What about here?
Yeah, I moved Rokan so you could be there. So otherwise it was kind of confusing. Yeah, so
And
go
then,
ahead.
Then Mukai's going to jump up on his face and go across them.
All right, yeah, make two attacks.
Leaping attack charge.
From downhill?
Yeah, man, he's a freaking wolf, dude. He can do that.
He's a wolf. 13 hits, 2 damage, kills him.
Oh,
Nice.
that's fantastic.
Yeah, there wasn't much of him left.
Mukai can attack the other one if you'd like.
He is. That's a 13.
It hits.
Get him, Pooch.
4 points of damage.
He is still up.
Uh-oh.
He was surprised, though. That was a surprise round. Let's roll initiative.
Mukai might be in a lot of trouble.
Great success. Go ahead, you guys. I'm just going to assume you're at the same level as he is. Go ahead. You guys can be flanking.
Advantage.
That hits already.
Five points from the wolf.
I feel like you get an advantage. You get something from flanking. I don't remember what it is. +1.
I don't know.
I'm going to say
No,
+1.
it's not like it. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna kick his ass. Shit.
It's a miss.
Damn it. Son of a bitch.
He's like mini wounds on him as he strikes at 1, 2, 3. Mukai, 4, 5, 6. Hobbs.
Okay.
Here it is. Here it comes. Oh, 16.
Hits. It hits.
Can Mukai do a rescue?
No.
No.
Not
Wow,
yet.
That's a very dog-like thing to do.
5 points.
Okay. Good.
Initiative.
Good. Is this the only motherfucker standing?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. He's about to eat.
All right. Roll. Let's see what happens. Oh.
Take him out, man.
It's a natural 20, buddy.
Yeah, what's
That's,
max damage? 5?
7 points.
7, yeah.
From the wolf.
Nice. What do you do?
Still up? Well, then I'm going to attack him.
Hit. 9 points or 10 points is enough. He is El Capute.
See, you
famous-
like hit every time you swing. You hit.
That's not true.
If I
Not
had
every
that
time.
sort of success,
I was like,
All right. Yeah, they're dead everywhere. You guys could have just left, but you chose not to. Got into a big fight, and 2 guys are down. Let's see what happens. You check on
I think
them.
I killed 1, 2, 3. I think I killed 5 guys.
Good work.
yeah, and
That's,
Rokan killed the other 5.
I took out 3.
I was
Check
just
on the other
swinging at
guys.
air.
Quickly get to the other people, characters.
So you check it out. Take a closer look at who's first. Who do you look at
Whoever
first?
I think it. Who's closest?
They are
Either one?
equidistant from you.
The one that I think looks the worst.
Well, that's got to be Macro.
Yeah, it's almost always Macri, right?
Actually, it'd probably be the opposite. Like, hey, triage, that guy might be dead. I'd check the other one. I mean, oh, look at that guy's guts are all over the ground. The other guy, oh, he makes
Macru.
it
No,
alive.
Make a
You're
con check.
absolutely right. That is exactly what you would do.
Yep.
So someone make a con check, and then the other person make. Oh, Macru's dead. You don't have a reroll pool, right?
Nope.
All right, Macru, dead. Rokan,
God damn it.
I got a feeling that my mileage would go further with Rokon for some reason. I'm not sure why.
what do you mean?
You know, Somebody has that healing staff.
If I get
Does that
Hawk
make a
up and
difference?
going again, he'll just die again.
No. All right, so both of these guys are dead, but Hobbs, what are you going to do?
I checked the civilians,
So-
and
So the healing salve doesn't play into it.
It would give you hit points, but you guys are totally dead. That's what that check is for.
Oh,
But I'm
that's sad.
feeling better.
All right, so you can fairly quickly catch up to them. And so we'll give
What?
these two different...
Oh.
The guys who are carrying the
Yeah,
Iliad.
yeah. Right.
You fairly quickly catch up to them, and then what?
where are they going? Are they going back to where they came from?
They were trying to head... They were basically just running off into the woods.
I tell them it's better to stay together and give them some weapons. Give them some of these.
Well, they're
guys
like,
weapons.
what did you finish them off? What are we going to do? What do you want to do? We're close to Willem's Rest.
How far is that? Do I know?
It's way closer than heading back to Crow's Keep for sure.
That's fine, but I asked them to come back and help me carry my comrades to Willem's Rest.
Yeah, you could take, you guys could try to pull the cart yourselves and move that log out of the way and then pile them in the cart. You find a
That's
bunch
fine.
of the goods and everything are here. Oh, that reminds me.
To go on cart.
All right, 136. Hawk, roll a D100.
Okay, come.
You could strap that cart to Mackay. He could pull you.
All right, roll 8D8.
8?
Yep.
A lot of D8.
33 gold pieces worth of stuff on these scorn and stashed about. And you also find a hidden stairwell.
Oh. Is it by this bathtub?
No. It's down on see, that's a raised area. It's down below the bathtub, opposite the other stairs.
Is that right here?
What is it?
No, I'm saying, is it right there?
No, it's the purple.
Oh, this guy over here?
Purple
Oh, that
square,
right
yeah.
there. I see. Oh, I see it. Okay. Gotcha. That's fine, I guess.
Go down it. Go down. Go down. Go.
Go
It's
to Willem's
11
Keep, man. I'm just
40.
as hurt as anybody, so I go to Willem's Keep and bring.
You guys are
my
going to carry
oh,
everything back. I mean, you could take a short rest here, get some hit points back, carry all the stuff over to the wagon, and pulling the wagon and pushing it with you guys. You probably have to take a rest.
Okay,
Nothing happens.
so I will attempt to get some hit points back this time, and I'll take one roll. It's a con
So
check,
Hobbs
right?
did get hit at some point? I guess I don't remember that.
Yes,
Well,
I did.
a great
right.
success.
Next
how
session,
many-
we will start with you approaching Willem's Rest
Well,
here.
how many hit points do I get back from?
Half of your lost hit points.
Half of them, 2 points. Half rounded up or down?
You automatically get a -1 to it. No, I don't. Rounded up is fine. It doesn't matter.
It's fine. All right. Then in that case, okay. And then I got a Mukai. What about that guy? Is he kind of sucking until he just? How do animals recoup?
I think it might say.
Put some healing salve on my wolf.
Yeah, it should work, right? It's all organic material. Wolves, humans, they're all the same, basically.
Roll a d6.
So I use the medicine for my dogs if I need it for myself.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, 7 points he got.
Yeah, he's
In case you get stomach worms.
Okay.
Actually, he's where he should be. He has more hit points than I do.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, and then we go back to bring them back and lay these comrades to rest, give them last rites, and say that they rescued these people.
Yeah. All right,
worthy
so
of an honorable burial.
the next day you are moving the cart carrying the corpses of your companions and the partially legless Ilnek and Illick, and you're approaching the town. Oh, I wrote Barons West on here. Willem's West.
The plan
That's a
is
clue.
to kind of get in there, and that's fine, but ultimately get back to that place and check out that stairway down below. So I will want to round up a couple worthy individuals that can accompany me in doing that.
Oh, so you don't want me to play anymore?
Well, did I say worthy? I meant, able-bodied in the beginning.
Okay.
Like early able bodies.
Alive in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna run out of names pretty soon over there.
Yeah, you're gonna need someone to take all the arrows. Just need a meat shield.
Man,
I was really
Hawk's
kind of
Landing,
enjoying
man, that thing's
Rokan.
gonna be full of tombstones.
All right, so you guys roll the ability score roller down there. We'll finish with that.
I gotta hope for like all 7s, because getting good numbers doesn't really do me any good. Yeah, see, this is pathetic. This should be a great character.
Nothing wrong with
I
them.
probably could do a long rest at that place too, Hobbs.
Well, a long rest at what place? This town?
Willem, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna play this out and see what happens here.
All right, remind me how I do an ability score roll here.
The ability score button is down to the bottom left.
It's under Mr. Hobbs.
Oh, I see it. I got it. Thank you.
There's some good numbers.
All right, I am calling it a day. You guys work
Damn
on these
straight.
characters. You got this stuff. You can figure out what you are, but let me know so we're prepared next week. Okay?
Make a character sheet.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
you
good
gotta
idea.
create them.
Yeah.
Let's move Rokan down here to Hawk's Landing, as well as
Should I?
Macleod.
I think you might have to make 2 separate landings.
Why?
One just for my characters and then one for everybody else.
Hawk 3. Oh, you're not 3. It's Hawk number 2, isn't it? Hawk 2.
No, this is Hawk 3.
No, you've only lost. Oh, it is. Yeah, you've lost.
I've lost 2 already.
Hawk 3.
There I am. Fruit juicy.
Aaron
Punch.
3.
Oops. All right, let's get these high quality scores in here.
All right. So while this is happening, Sean, or any highs and lows, advice, thoughts for the game?
Survived and I kicked ass.
Was that a high or a low?
Yeah.
So I can what's the rule here? I can put a 15 in here anywhere I want.
Yes.
Okay.
That's I was just trying to look that up. Thanks for asking that.
You're welcome. I always like to help out when I can.
Any lows, Sean?
Well, two dudes dying.
Yeah.
Comrades.
When
How's that a problem?
when exactly did the plan change from distraction and flee to nope, all out battle? We're genociding these Scorn.
Yeah, they didn't follow the plan.
The Scorn
It
didn't.
was too far away to reiterate. Well, I was hoping to pull more towards me, I think.
I think they would have, but enough happened at the other area at the same time that it called them over. So
Right.
it was just kind of interesting. Hawk, highs and lows.
Yep.
Aaron?
I
low,
really dig. Yeah, that thunderous invocation. That was a lot of fun. And of course, now I can't use it anymore. So there's the low.
Well, you can make another wizard.
Well, it depends on how things fall here.
All right, awesome. Thanks everyone for joining us at Mr. Hobbs' Gamerhood. This is the Green River Gamers Association presenting Chronicle of the Cursed Axe. Maybe in session 4, we'll actually see the Cursed Axe. Hit it, TJ.
It's a beautiful day in the gamerhood, a beautiful day for my gamers. Would you be one? Could you be one? Shout about thunder, but don't despair. This colony's breeding great robbers. Would you be one? Could you be one? If the 80% mortality rate works for you, for a few bucks a month you can sign up and have the Hobbs kill you. So let's make the most of another Sunday. Brew up some coffee and play it my way. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my gamers? Won't you please, won't you be my gamers?
Bye.